Oh, good day. Go hopping. Can you hear me okay? Captain CJ Miller. Florida, USA, huh? Jim Balloon, hi. Ugh. I had food poisoning for the last day or two. Mel's got it too. Been well, too scared to fart. Been following through a lot. Wasn't good, believe me. Oh, I don't get it very much, but my did I get a dose. Whoa. So next time that someone says, what are you doing up so early? Did you shit the bed? I'm going to say, yes, I did shit the bed. Oh. Talk about get the shits. I might have to buy a new mattress. Oh, dear. Been trying to book me ticket to Australia this morning. Oh, God. I tried a few days ago. It was around $350. Now it's up about $550 one way. Unbelievable. The airlines always give a Christmas present. Yeah, go hopping. You need to buy a butt plug. Jesus Christ. Unicorn Biker, how you going, mate? Oh, I'm good, mate. I'm good now. I went and got some charcoal tablets, actually. I've never had them before. I took 2 of them, so far so good. So if I disappear all of a sudden, you know, it's I tried to fart and it didn't work. Anyway. So did you watch me latest video? Was it pretty good, do you think? Don't know what's happened to John. I haven't heard from him for a couple of days. He's doing up a house, and I've sent him messages, but he hasn't been looking on the messenger. So he might come on. He spots it. He usually does. Yeah, booking a ticket to Australia, I'm trying to. It's just ridiculous, the prices. I want to drop you off at Singapore, stay there for a few hours and fly through. Oh, God. See what happens. Any questions from anybody? No? I've been just watching YouTube all night. Oh, Captain CJ Muller. No, it wasn't from there because with food poisoning, you'll get it 4, 5, 6 hours later. You'll start reacting to it. That was a few days ago. That was on the last Monday, I think. So it wasn't from there. And the food's very fresh from there. I wouldn't imagine it was from there. I think it was got a toasty from 7-Eleven, and the cheese on it was very sweet. I don't like sugar. I'm not a big sugar fan. So I gave, I said, you want this, Mel? So I took a couple of bites. She finished it off, and plus my fingers. And she got it too. So I think it was the toasty from 7-Eleven, toasted cheese and ham, I think it was. You know, it's just one of those things. I mean, I've been here for, I've been coming on 9 years. And when you first move here, you get used to the bacteria because there's different bacteria in each continent, if you like, each country, and you got to get used to the bacteria. So I'm fairly used to it. I mean, when I go back to Australia, I got to get used to the bacteria again over there. But Jesus, did it attack? Whoa, it was a beauty. Oh, CJ Miller, that place, that when I did the seafood on is absolutely fantastic, and that 5K or 5K bridge, it's just unbelievable. It goes right along the shoreline. I don't know why people haven't vlogged there before. Go hopping. Just spent the last 3 hours riding on the BTS. Girlfriend wants to buy a bus ticket back to Udon Thani, but the bus station was closed and we had to go back home. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Udon Thani. I was up there about 3 weeks ago, up that area. Fantastic up there. Go hopping. Yeah, should be live streaming from the toilet. I got this bloody Richard Ganesh. Since you asked, I think you took way too much close-up shots of things like the food. If you back off a little, the vid would have been much better. Oh, yeah, mate, I know that. But sometimes when you go out, you're trying to eat, enjoy yourself, and try to make a movie at the same time. Yeah, I realise that, yeah. And just some situations you just can't do it. I mean, you can do it, but you'd have to sort of stop, get up, get to the back of the seats, make a film, and there's two ways to do a film. Richard, you can sit there and do it professionally and do the whole thing, or enjoy yourself and enjoy what you're doing. I try to mix the both of them. I mean, lots of times, there's upstairs and stuff like, but I couldn't be bothered walking up there and filming it. And it's just a hobby to me, Richard. And when if I ever do it professionally, yeah, I'd back off and do proper films, and order your meal twice so you get the right shots, and there's lots in doing proper videos. But anyway. What dates in January and February you cannot buy a beer? You can buy a beer every day here if you really want to. I can't remember which day. I think it's a Monk's Day or something. You can't buy a beer. And Monk's Holiday, I think it is. You're not allowed to buy a beer. You can buy it in some places, but it's not very kosher to drink in front of Thai people because they decided to add that to their no dues on the. I think it's the Monk's Day. I'm not sure. I can't remember now. But if you're going to have a beer on that day, just have a beer at home because the Thais don't like it. Richard Chill, you know what I mean. I don't try the meals because of that reason. Little story coming up, all right. When I first come here, I was with Mal a long time ago, and I bought some oysters. It was over near Big C in Sukahorn Road. I bought fresh oysters, supposedly fresh. I had them, and oh my God, it's the worst diarrhea attack I've ever had. And I had to get on the plane, I think, the next day or something. I rang up the airlines, and they said, it'll cost you an extra $300 to, delay your trip and your return ticket and so forth. I said, $300? I said, yeah, okay. Don't worry about it, mate. I said, I'll get on the plane, no problem. He said, okay, I'm just going to shit all over everybody. Seriously, I'm going to shit everywhere. And they came back. They said, can you hold the line, please, sir? They came back and said, as soon as you're that bad, get a doctor's certificate and just ring us up when you want to fly back. No extra charge. I said, you sure? I'd get on the plane and shit on everybody. That's a true story. Just tell them if you want to delay if you want to stay here longer, just tell the airlines you've got the shits. And when they try to charge you, they say, there's no problem. I can get on. I'll shit on everybody. That's true. That really happened. It was Philippines Airline, I think it was. Captain CJ Mills, got great vlog, and glad you didn't know how to check it out. It looked like you all had a good time there. See, that was fantastic. That place, really good. Food was excellent. Before I go, I'm going to try and get back there. Actually, CJ Mills, keep shooting from the hip. The videos are fantastic. Look, yeah, I do that a lot. I'm apparently I'm pretty good with the editing. I wanted to keep it sort of natural. That last video I did, I cut a lot out, but I like to shit stir Mel, and she likes to shit stir me back, so I left it all in, and that's what we're like. I mean, we're not a boring couple. I mean, we don't walk around with him and hers t-shirts and I love you, you love me, I love you all through the video. We don't do that. I think that's boring, so I just told it like it was and just left some of the stuff in there. And Mooks is funny as hell. She's a really funny girl. But anyway, I try to just Oh, look, I'll watch a video, but I mean, if it's overproduced or anything, I mean, you might as well watch a movie. I mean, I'd like, you know, sort of natural type of videos, you know, sort of homemade sort of stuff, you know. Overproducing them, it's I don't like them that much, you know. Oh, RUXP4. Good morning, Steve. Good day, mate. How you going? Yeah, look, CJ Miller, just a little secret I'll tell you. I never plan anything. I go and do a video and I just turn the camera on and just start shooting, right? I don't script one word. I don't even know what I'm doing when I get there. That's why I keep asking Mel, you know, where are you? What's the name? I don't even know. And the food, I get actually, I know what the food's called in Thai, but I get Mel to say, because she says it perfectly. And people say, why don't you speak Thai? Maybe I do speak a little Thai, but I don't say anything. Ann Bowden, the worst thing in life is having to shit when traveling on a public transport with no toilet on board. Oh, God. Wow, that's a beauty. Look, I went to, what was it? Ratfay Market with Towball. His name's Towball on here. And we were cruising, and I got the attack of the shit, seriously. And I mean, I had the shit. So I paid the 10 baht or something to the, oh, not 10 baht, it was about 2 baht, whatever. And I walked into the toilet, and I had the shit, believe me, really, really bad. And guess what? I opened the door, and they're all stand-up ones. And I'm not the sort of person that could squat, you know. So I tried the squatting business, mate. I just sat on the thing. I mean, everybody was walking in with their feet and stuff, and finally made it. I had to hose my whole body down after that. That's another story. Let's get off the shit. Yeah. I think Richard Garnish, I think drone videos are starting to look really good. Wave off the future, maybe. Way of the future. Look, yeah, a drone, okay. Like Johnny, there's something happening. He's got one. He's got one of those little ones. I can't remember the name, but DJ, I want the little small one. And he did a video. He was on the beach and he went straight up to the thing, right? And I thought it was fantastic, but it's only 720p. But that thing's as big as a phone. And if I did buy one, I'd buy one about that size because, I don't know, I think drones have been overdone. But Johnny's was fantastic. And I actually spoke to him about it. He told me what it was. And if I do get one, I'll just get one of those little ones, you know, just to go up and show them where they are and back down again. But these big things, carrying them around, you don't use them enough to justify the expense for a start. And, I mean, they're okay, but, I mean, they don't make a video. I mean, I got a long pole once to put my camera on into it. Seriously, I did. Right, the thing was probably about 8 foot high. I had it up with a gimbal on it and the blah, blah. And I'm filming like this and going like this. And someone done a review on the video. I said, have a look at that magnificent drone work he's doing. It was a pole, seriously. How you experience like you have 2 wives, no direction, no disrespect. 554. Mook is cool. Yeah, she's a very funny girl, actually. Yeah. Oh, Mook's very beautiful, believe me. Oh, so is Mal, but yeah. Anyway, can only dream, can't you? Yeah, Mook's very good looking. Yeah, she's very popular with the private messages. What's her name? What's her number? You know. Oh, well. You may, I don't know what original space. You mean Sunday night? But I'm not quite with that one. Original space. David Ledbury, good day, Stephen. Finally caught you live. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I went to bed about 6 p.m. and I woke up suddenly about 11 p.m. or something. So I'm full of beans at the moment. Saturday morning there. No, it's, hang on, it's Saturday morning, Sunday morning, I think. What is it? Don't know what day it is. Sunday morning, actually. It's Sunday morning, 1:44 a.m. What do you guys? World clock. Los Angeles, about 11 a.m. New York, it's about 2 p.m. London, 7, I don't know if that's, London's Saturday night, I think, 7 p.m. Interesting. Yeah, well. Yeah, that video I did on the seafood, that was excellent. Been there a lot of times, actually. Are you experienced at 1:46 p.m. in Ottawa, Canada? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Never been to Canada. Be an interesting place. Oh, see, Captain CJ Miller. I bought, when I had my business, I used to buy 6 tickets to Florida, the convention there. I can't remember the name of it. Orlando Convention, I think it was. But I've never been to America myself. I used to send representatives there to do a airbrush body art show, and yeah, I never went myself. Yeah. 6 bloody tickets I bought. Return. Good old days. Oh, are you experienced? Yeah, the oysters were really fresh, really, really good. Look, you get a container of oysters, say about that size, right? Container of oysters cost you about 120 baht. Now, in my country, that would cost in the hundreds. Believe me, seriously. I think talking to a guy today, a dozen oysters in the shell will cost you about 20 bucks in Australia. Now, that'd probably contain 4 dozen oysters for about, what, $3 or $4. Thailand doesn't sell them in the shell. They just sell the raw meat. Not a good way to go. Mossy, you're in Sydney, are you? Oh, Sydney rock oysters. Yeah. Oh, are you experienced? It's cold right now. Minus 19 degrees. Oh, Jesus. I lived in Ukraine for about a year. I don't know how you guys could stand it. I had to get out of there, actually. I actually flew to Thailand, and I stayed in Thailand for a month, I think, to get away from the cold. Oh, you couldn't do anything. I was right in the middle of it. I was in a place called, where was it? Balaclava. It's on the Crimean Peninsula. Ian Bowden, Stephen, would you stay in a live longer? But as it's 6:50 p.m. here in UK, I have to get out to the pub. Get out to the pub. What's wrong with that? For a few hours. Cheers, mate. Keep up the good vlogging. Thanks, Ian. No problem. Billy Turbo, have you seen the vloggers overstay road? He is in Thailand at the moment. He gets hundreds of donations, money, and on support chats. Oh, I don't know, mate. No, I haven't seen that. Overstay Road. Is that American guy with the glasses? Not sure, Billy. Hang on, let me type it in and have a look. What is it? What's he call himself? What's his name, Billy? I'll look him up. Richard Garnish. I find his videos are just stereotyping, blabbering, and repeating the same old thing everyone says. Billy. Overstay Road. Hang on, just look it up, mate. Overstay. That's the name of his channel, is it? Hang on a sec. Whew. As you probably know, I can't say anything nasty about the guy, but I'll have a look. I think he got the white glasses. Yeah, I was watching him the other day. Road. Oh, no, I haven't seen this guy. He's only new, I think, isn't he? No, I haven't seen this guy. I'll have a look later. Okay. Richard Gerdes, Thailand is great, cheap, and here's my vid saying what everyone else says. Oh, okay. Yeah, Thailand's still cheap. I mean, the hotels are really cheap, and they're really very, very, very good value. The food's cheap if you know where to go. I mean, if you hang around Nana Plaza, you'll pay through the arse, believe me. If you get out of there and go into the suburbs of Bangkok, you just pay normal prices. I mean, you can get a bowl of noodles for about 40 baht, and really nice, actually. But around the Nana area, where everybody goes, it's very expensive. You know, usually you'll go into a restaurant around my area, you'll pay about 65, 70 baht for a big bottle. Try that down in Nana Plaza, geez, you'll pay about 160. And the hotels are expensive, food's expensive, and the beer's expensive down that area. I don't go there much. I mean, I've done I've done the last couple of videos have been down there, but I don't go in there much. I did two at the New Zealand bar because my friend wanted to meet there the week before, and then I met Grant down there and Warren Gerdes. That was fun. And you know, it's just not my cup of tea down there. But the soy I went to, I think it was soy 11. That's I think that's a better part of Nani. You sort of get left alone there. And Grant took us across the road to soy. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, Aussie something or other bar. That was fantastic. The girls there were great, and the beer was cheap. I think it was 70 odd baht for a beer. It was really good. Girls were very friendly. Billy Turbo, I like his videos. You either love him or hate him. I'll have a look later, mate. Next time I do a video, I'll be doing a video with Jono tomorrow. Tonight, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't heard from Jono. Jono's very good value on these. He's a good talker, and he knows what he's talking about too. I'll send him a link. I'll see if he's there, actually. Jono gets up about 4 a.m. And where is he? No, he's I'll send him a link anyway. How do I send him a link? It might be there. Boom. Okay, I'll send him a link. Okay. All right, all done. Billy, you can get monetized. Look, I had a discussion about monetizing Billy too, monetizing, I think, the live stream. If you don't monetize your videos, YouTube will overlook them. If you've got two videos on, say, Nana Plaza, if you like, two videos the same, right, by the same people, one's monetized and one's not. One will get, sort of 10,000 hits, and the other one will get probably 10 or 15. They just put it on the back burner. If you don't monetize, you're gone. Now, they're going about monetizing and making money in Thailand. How are you making money in Thailand? I mean, you're making peanuts. Seriously, it's just absolute peanuts. And they push this sort of thing to, to upset the vloggers. So they attack them and mention their name, and then they get subscribers and hits. I mean, someone had a go at me the other day, and you know what my response was to him? Nothing, zero. Didn't even mention his name. Which is the way it's going to be. I mean, if you're going to bung shit on me and you want subscribers, it's not going to work. And the whole lot of us are doing that to that guy. No one even mentions his name. Well, they do. They've made a name up for him. They call him Bum Gun. You said monetizing. I don't. Yeah. Gary Burnett, the best movie over. Steff's Thailand Travels is on in 7 minutes. I didn't know that. Is he doing a live stream, is he? Gary Burnett. Richard Cunningham, you missed it again, laugh like. What, just, sorry, mate, start from scratch. You know I'm a bit stupid. Are you XP4? Sad day today, the 8th anniversary of John Lennon's death. That was terrible, wasn't it? You know, everybody remembers where they were when John Lennon died. That was terrible. Why kill a man like that? I just don't get it sometimes. You know, there's some sick puppies out there because he wanted to be famous. Well, he's famous. He can't write anything, and then no one's heard of him. They just buried the bastard. I mean, he was a bastard doing that. He robbed the world of such a talent. You know, what more could have John Lennon done for the world? Peace and whatever. Prick. What was his name? Chapman, I think it was. Mark Chapman, was it? Yeah. Went up and shot him to be famous. Then pleaded insanity, and he was mad. And I hope the bastard's still in there. I really don't want that guy to come out. Billy B Turbo. Yep, it's peanuts, mate. I think my last thing from YouTube, I've got a fairly big channel, was about $70, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, about $70. You know, I had it on for about a year, maybe a year and a half. I put it on. I started collecting the money about 7-8 months ago. I didn't bother ever collecting it. Giving my details, bank details to put in. That's how small it is. Seriously, it's disgusting. And you know, these particular vloggers want to go out about working in Thailand and e-beggars and stuff. Oh, that's seriously, it pays me internet bill. Oh, you know. So am I working in Thailand? Oh, for God's sake, get off it. You know. If you're working, you're making a profit, I think, don't you? Is that the appropriate word, making a profit when you're working? Like getting a wage? Well, where's my wage? Seriously? God, unbelievable. And, you know, I've got Patreon. I mean, I don't get a lot off Patreon. I probably cover my internet bills with a whole lot of what I earn. I don't cover going to places and stuff. You know, I'd really like to, you know, I'd like to nick over to the islands and stuff and do videos. I can't afford it. I mean, Jesus, if I go to Pattaya, right, this is honest truth, go down there and do a few films and stuff, or go down and see Kev or whatever, I usually drop about, on a good day, about 3,000 baht. You know, you just can't afford it. The only option I've got is going down there for the day and drive back. But, you know, to get down there cost me a full tank, and a full tank for me is about 600 baht. So, got to look at it that way. But a lot of the people out there think you can vlog for free. It's not free, you know. Like tomorrow, I'd love to go somewhere and do a film, but I haven't got the cash to do that. Poor Stephen. Yeah, that's called e-begging, is it? You know, I'll bring a rubbish bin out and start eating out of it. Give me a donation. Where are we up to? Go Hoppy. We give the guy who shot JL a new name, Bumgun. Ooh. Have you just worked out who Bumgun is? Look, yeah, as far as Bumgun goes, he's entitled to his opinion, but I really don't like getting called a liar, and I'm living here under what was it, on a tourist visa, and you know, and I should tell everybody about the previous videos that I had 28-day overstay. Oh, I said it. I'm sorry, but there's a video out there with that. Oh God, but I hope Bum Gun liked my response. There wasn't one. Nothing, mate. I'll give him nothing. Anyhow, where are we? Billy Turbo. Yes, I would expect to get money off you. YouTube overstay road landed. Lucky one guy donated 100 per super chat. He got an easy 508. Did he really? Oh, listen, I'm overstay. Listen, I need some money, please hit the super chat. I'm desperate. Gee, I hope Bum Gun isn't watching. Richard Cunningham, it's a 1,000 just on gas round trip in my Camry. Yeah, mate, I've got the CRV. That's on gas. It's about, I don't know where you are, Richard. It's about 600 return. No, hang on. I would, but probably about 500 return. You know, because I've got a bit of gas left when I come back. It's only it's an hour and a half. I think it's 130 Ks or something, isn't it, Richard? I'm not sure. 130, so you got 260 Ks. Yeah, probably. Oh, Jesus, 160 K. That's 320 return trip. Oh, yeah, probably got about 100 Ks left when I get back. Yeah. Richard, Gerdes, Billy. People have friends donate like that to try and get others to donate, you know. Oh, yeah, look, mate. Richard, I see it all the time. People donate to start the bandwagon. Have you put yours in yet, Richard? Yeah, they get it going by doing, oh, here, you're fantastic, blah, blah. And sometimes you read the name, they've got the same second name and something. It doesn't matter, does it really? Yeah, I know all the tricks, Richard. I know, believe me. Billy Turbo, you think they're family mates? Look, not all of them, Billy. Not all of them are doing that, but it does go on. Believe me, I've seen it. I've actually had discussions, and I was actually asked to do it. I didn't do it, but I was asked to do it, and I know people do it. That they get their friends to donate to get the ball rolling. So, never mind. Simon. Good evening, Simon. Mal is trying to contact you, and I sent you a message too. Simon says, can you contact me on Messenger? Mal's been trying to get hold of you. Oh, where are we? Richard, Billy, first friend to do the church. Okay, the other one. The family, okay. Richard coming. Garnish, isn't it? Richard Garnish. I think it's Garnish, isn't it? Yeah, it could be. I think you're talking about those donations again. It's not all of them are doing it, but that happens. They want to get the ball rolling and put a couple of fake donations. I don't know whether they can cancel them later or whatever. But yeah, whatever. Billy, I don't know this guy you're talking about. Yeah, suppose so that family, but he seems genuine when he was donating. Oh, he could have been Billy. I really don't know, but like I'm saying, that sort of stuff does go on. I've been in conversations about it. G'day, Simon. I got you a message before. You just send us a message on Messenger, all right? We can't, for some reason, I'm sending you messages and not getting through. Maybe you blocked me, you bastard. Okay, Simon here, all right. I haven't blocked you. I don't know what's going on there. All right, work it out later. I just can't. Send me an email, Simon, if you can. You know my email. Go to the main page, and you'll Oh, look, Sukahorn's here. You coming on, Sukahorn? Jono? I sent you a link, didn't I, Sukahorn, I think, Jono? Yeah. Oh, g'day, Larry. How you going, mate? Haven't heard from you for a while, Larry. I think Jono's going to come on. He's going to brush his teeth and so forth. Oh, no, I've been trying to back to Simon. G'day, Larry. Back to Simon. Simon says, I've been trying to contact you for a while there, Simon. I think Mal sent you email. Yeah, okay. She's got a Thai name, so be careful. So it's written in Thai, so I can never find her. Okay. I was just talking to Larry for a couple of hours. Now he's come on here. Okay. How's Jono going? Yeah. I think I sent him a link. Better check. No, he's got it. All right, he'll just be brushing his teeth. Yeah, Jono gets up about 4 a.m. Hang on a sec. Just got to start up the computer. Hey. Isn't it wonderful when you got different passwords on different computers? What? Idiot thing. Oh, Larry, you finally caught me live. Okay. Yeah, ungodly hours, isn't it? I don't know. You probably know that I had the shits, so I went to bed pretty early. Yeah, woke up, you probably know the story already, don't you, Larry? Okay. Oh, look at that one. I'm in Korea. That's an interesting name. Mossy, Stephen, do you and the better half celebrate Christmas in Thailand? No, not really, mate. Thais don't celebrate Christmas. I mean, the Catholic ones probably do. Yeah, they do a little bit. They don't go overboard with it. You see it in all the shopping centres. They make it a big deal, but they really don't understand what it's about. And they put up all it. Look, when I first got here, you didn't see any signs of Christmas, okay? Not in the shopping centres or anything, okay? And after a while, they started putting up Christmas decorations in the shopping centres, and it's getting more and more every year. They don't celebrate Christmas. I don't have Christmas lunch or anything like that. Oh, they don't. I usually go down to 5-Star Chicken and grab a chicken and try to get some spuds of potatoes and try the best I can. But they don't celebrate it. But then again, what would I know? I've only been here 9 years. Richard Garnish, north or south? I don't know. His name looks like he's from the south, mate. Mitchell, hi Stephen. Did you see the hilarious HDTV? That's that. I know the guy. Yeah, Christmas video, so funny. No, I haven't much, mate. I'll have to have a look at that. He does good videos. That guy. What's his name? Oh, can't remember his name. Oh, they've both got the same name, haven't they? The two guys. Are you expert? North wouldn't have the net. No, they wouldn't have the internet, mate. No turkey in Thailand. No, look, you'd probably have to. Our experience for. You'd probably have to go to Big C to get that. I think I have seen it. They'd probably have it at Christmas time for the foreigners. But down towards Nana Plaza, they got. I can't remember the name of the shopping centre there. It's a small supermarket. They just sell foreigner food, and they'd probably have turkey there. In Australia, we really don't have turkey for lunch. We have chicken and ham and that, I think. You get a duck, all right, here. But if you're in Thailand and you're desperate for a Christmas lunch, go to 5-Star Chicken and get the pepper one. Don't get the sugar one because it's covered in sugar. And I know you probably even get her to boil up some, make you some potatoes and onions if you wanted to. Ask her, give her a couple of baht to do it. She'll drop it in the deep fry. It's better than a kick up the bum. But look, there's a lot of places near Nana Plaza for a Christmas lunch. They're booking in Christmas lunches now and down in Pattaya. But I know the last one I was going to go to, they wanted 1,200 or 1,200 baht a head, which I thought was a bit nasty. Last time I think I had fish and chips. I think I did. Yeah, we went there and got some fish and chips up the local market here. I think. Yeah, I don't think we had fish and chips. Oh, Richard, yeah, Foodland. Yeah, Foodland, is it? Foodland. Yeah, Foodland, I think it's called, yeah. It's just a little bit out of town from Nana Plaza. I don't know what the soy is. But they've got most of the Falang food there. You probably get your turkey there if you really want it. Yeah. Are you experienced for? Yeah, 1,200 baht a head. So if me and Mallet had gone, it would have been 2,400 for lunch, Christmas lunch. I really, no, not for me. Mossy, more people now just having seafood for Christmas lunches, but need to take out a bank loan just to pay for it. Yeah. Oh, look, Mossy, I don't know if you're talking about Thailand, but Thailand's, if you wanted Christmas lunch here, you could buy a chicken yourself if you've got the cooking facilities. We've got I actually bought an oven and electric oven and stuff, so I can cook it pretty well. But, it's, Mal likes a roast, but, I don't know, it's not a Thai thing. Are you experienced? Look, Thai money doing well, killing our Aussie and Canadians' money. Yeah, well, mate, that comes from our dear leader propping up the Thai baht because of the Chinese yen. He wants to trade with China, so he's propping up the Thai baht. He cannot do it forever, and he's going to have to stop doing it. And when he does, it's going to be a big crash. Believe me, biggest crash in Thai history. Trust me. I think Jono's doing a live stream with they do a little one pre warm up. What's his name? Can't remember his name. Oh, too early in the morning. I had him on the show. Oh, geez, it's wonderful when you get blank, isn't it? Blank, whatever. Larry, yeah, it won't be long, mate. It's just going to be the biggest crash in Thai's history, and you know, I think he'll hold off till after the elections before he. Oh, who knows, Larry? Who knows? Dead Farang, yeah, I know Dead Farang. I've actually spoken to Dead Farang. I've seen his head. Not allowed to say. He's just quite a nice guy. No, he did. Jeez, I hate it when I do this shit. I might have to get some of Mel's mother's tablets. Archieluxury. I think he's doing one with that. He does early morning with Archieluxury. Yeah, he does about a half an hour or something. He just does a warm up. Yeah, so he'll probably come over after that. If he doesn't, I'll be quite hurt. Okay, mate, Simon. Okay, no worries, mate. You got it sorted out, have you? Nicola, hope you're right on the crash. We're expecting one in the UK. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I hope it doesn't happen, but it's not looking good. You know, he's propping up the dollar, and people are not investing in Thailand because it's too expensive. You know, and the price of things have gone up, and you know, it's putting tourists off Thailand. They're you know, they're going to Cambodia and Laos and Burma's the go now, and you know, wake up and smell the roses. Seriously, God, unbelievable. I shouldn't be talking like this when I'm in Thailand. I'll probably have a knock on the door. Look, Thailand's a wonderful place. You know, if I had a choice, I'd still come here. I don't give a shit what the prices are. It's absolutely wonderful country, and you know it is cheap still. But there are cheaper countries out there. But whether you want to go to Cambodia and those other countries is up to yourself. I find Thailand fascinating. It's a wonderful country. Larry, sure it is. Did we have oh, here he is. We had a conversation with him about that before. Or I don't think we do it on air. G'day, Johnny. Can you hear me all right?
G'day, Stephen. Crystal clear, mate. Crystal clear. Up early today, mate. Sorry I didn't catch you yesterday.
Yeah, no,
I was a bit crook. You know,
you were?
I noticed you sent me a message. You got food poisoning. So did I.
Oh, mate, I've been shitting like a beauty.
Well, I saw you do the video about the restaurant you went down to, Chonburi, on 5th, on Father's Day.
Yeah.
And the first dish the waitress brought out was my favourite, that curried crab, pat pong curry.
Yeah, was that what it's called? Oh, look, yeah. I don't mind crab, Jono, but it's just too much work in it, seriously, for such little reward. I told Mel, I don't think I mentioned on the camera, next time you order, get it with gung or something, or prawns. Just too much work. I like the skinless crab. What do you call it? The skinless crab, is it?
Oh, it's soft shell crab.
Soft shell crab. That's fantastic. You eat the shell, because when they changed their shell, they got a soft shell, and you can eat the whole thing. That's very nice, actually.
Yeah, it got to me. You know, I said, I haven't had it in ages, so I made it a business. I went out and got a crab. I went down to local supermarket and got a crab, and I looked a bit sus. Anyway, I ate them. I ate them anyway. Well, gave me 2 hours. You know, give me 2 hours, and I was sitting on the dunny all night, mate. You know, straight through me it went. You know. But that looked absolutely beautiful, that meal that he brought out. You know,
yeah, wasn't that from the food poisoning? It was from a toasty sandwich, I think.
Yeah, I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you.
How are you going, Prince?
Prince is in. Prince got a blast. Prince got a blast yesterday.
Oh, you off?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What's his name? I'm not your friend anymore. Oh, what's he gonna do? I bet you Prince lost plenty of sleep over that one.
That was Bum Gun, was it?
No, something. I'm not your friend anymore.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh, break his fucking heart.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
I'll send you a link, Prince.
Oh, jeepers. A bit early for like. Oh no, it's 2 o'clock in the morning for you, Stephen.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Shit.
Just after.
I sent you a link, Prince, if you want to come on. Probably better not to talk about that if you come on, Prince.
Not be friend.
What about Quentin? Oh.
Quentin's getting a blast too.
Yeah. I watched the video. I thought it was fantastic, honestly.
Oh, a bit low. Oh, it was a cartoon, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. It was done well. I mean, it wasn't being derogative or anything, and someone took offence to it.
Actually,
Good day, Justin. How you going, mate?
From what I understand, Stephen, those videos, when you make them out of cartoons, that is a very, very difficult process. I
don't know, John. I've never looked into it.
It is a very long process to do. I had a go at it once. I've got a mate who does it very well. You know, got a mate, he spends hours and hours on it. He produces brilliant little vids with the cartoons, you know, very satirical stuff. And he sent me the link to it, and I had a go at it, and you know, the instructions were too long for me. You know, it's like everything. You get something new, you want to get into it straight away. We'll read the instructions later.
Oh, yeah. It's everything you pick up in it.
How often do you open up a box or something? You got a brand new camera or
Never.
stereo unit or something, or a new DVD, you know, VCR or something. You know, read the instructions. Yeah, right. The first thing you do is put them in the wall, don't you? Press the power button. Go. Now, why doesn't it work? Yeah, always. It's just, I just never read the instructions, you know, until it's too late. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Oh,
So
what are we up to?
Where are we going? G'day, RUEXB4.
Sorry, if you've got any important questions, guys, can you put them up again? I'll just copy and paste it down the bottom here because I've been talking to Jono for the last 10 minutes. They've all gone, they're way back up. I'll have to try to see if I can get them.
We've got Ron on. Ron Floyd's just arrived. G'day, Ron. How are you, mate?
Okay, you're right on the cash. We're expecting one in the UK. And through 6 turkeys so far. There's 6 at party at the pub. Simon says he's going through 6 turkeys at the pub. And Christmas. That's for your turkey lunch, is it? Simon runs a pub in England somewhere. He's a cook. 6 turkeys. Shit. What do you, Simon? How much do you charge for Christmas lunch? And see if you can get us into us in Bart, will you? Richard Gronish. There's just as many tourists. They are just more spread out. And now 10 years ago, all the same few places. Richard Gerdes, the tourists are all the same and all spread out. Yeah, I suppose you're right there. As more as Thailand is becoming open, yeah, they're getting away from the main tourist area, which is a bonus.
It's, well,
seeing the real Thailand.
Stephen, you're talking. You know, Larry just asked a question about tourism in Thailand. We've all got to realise tourism now is a major feature of many countries' economies. Thailand especially. Australia's one. We rely on a lot of tourism here. But once upon a time, you'd go to places in Thailand, you wouldn't see a tourist.
No,
you'd be the only one there. And in the early days of Hua Hin, going to places like Hua Hin and not so much Chonburi, or either side of Pattaya, you'd still see the occasional, Westerner. But you'd go to a place like Hua Hin and you'd be the only bloke sitting on the beach. Once upon a time. But there's places like that now in Thailand. People find, dead Farungs, done a few places like that. Around, the southern islands you can go to, and still, relatively untouched. I think that's the sad thing about tourism, isn't it? Like people go to these, tourist destinations to see these lovely, lovely, classical sites, etc., or see beautiful scenery. And because it's so nice, everyone wants to go there, and it becomes touristed. I think you did a video on Ayutthaya recently, and you were saying how nice Ayutthaya was, and and they've got this little market there, and 20, 30 years ago, Ayutthaya was, the Thais virtually didn't even want to know it.
Yeah, I know. It's not really on the tourist map.
But now it's it's become a tourist spot. But it's absolutely beautiful. Ayutthaya. We was talking about the other day. Ayutthaya and Sukahorn.
Look, Sukahorn is fantastic. Yeah, you guys ever get to Thailand? You go up to Sukahorn. It's I don't know how much it's probably about 1,000 baht by plane. It's about 4.5 hours, 5-hour drive. It is absolutely brilliant. It's it's on a par with Siem Reap. It is absolutely brilliant, and it's not advertised, and not many people know about it. It is absolutely brilliant, believe me. But there's not many Phalangs there, not many tourists.
A couple of years back, I went to Kampan Pet, where my wife comes from, and I went there with a mate. And he'd only been to Thailand a couple of times, and he said he'd prefer to go to a place like Kampan Pet outside of Bangkok, or outside. We'd just been to Pattaya and Bangkok and been away, and then we went to Kampan Pet, and he said he preferred to be in a place like Kampan Pet, discovering real Thai life, as opposed to being in Bangkok. But don't get me wrong, he loved Bangkok, he loved that. But as far as, relaxing and having a nice holiday, he certainly enjoyed being on the farm up in Kampan Pet. One strange thing he asked me, which I didn't have an answer for, he said to me, he said, John, he said, everywhere you travel in Thailand, obviously the Thai people are eating rice, all the time. He said, where do they buy their rice from? You never see, rice, for sale. And I thought, that's a really interesting question. And I said, I don't know. Well, we proceeded to walk down the main street of Kampan Pet, and within 100 metres, guess what we found? A rice shop. The first one I'd ever seen one. And I was fascinated. Quite a large, shop, it was a corner shop, and it had thousands and thousands of bags of rice and hundreds of different varieties, all different price tag, and broken rice was a lot cheaper, and then there was hard grain, and I was fascinated, but I'd just never seen it before. But if you know what I'm saying, Stephen, how often do you see it?
Look, 7-Eleven's got it. Tusco Lotus has the big bags, about that big. Tusco Lotus has 7-Eleven has little bags, but then the street here, it's about 3K long. The main street here. There's probably 3 actual shops selling rice. Bloody cheap, but they got bags and bags in there. I actually never noticed it before, but just when you bring it up, but I had the restaurant, and I actually had to go buy rice a few times, and I know where they are. But when Thais buy rice, they buy the big bags, so you don't see them buying it much. But take rice off a Thai, and they'll kill them. They'll kill you. Oh, we're missing out on all these questions. What's happening here? Sorry, guys.
Are you EXP4 says, Sukahorn, if you go to Thailand tomorrow, what would be your first stop? It'd be the same as what I do every time. We'll certainly go to your hotel and settle in, but my first morning in Bangkok, I always make it my business to go to Wat Prakau. Either I go, I'll take my family, or I'll go by myself, but I will always go to Wat Prakau first. And if I can make it before I leave, I make that about the last thing I do. I've been doing it since I got married. Since I got married first, over 35 years ago. Every time I go to Thailand, I go to Wat Prakau first. It's just a personal thing, for me. But there's no other place that you can get in contact, real quickly with the soul of Thailand. Unless you go to Wat Prakau, you go there and bang, you realise you're in the guts of it, and I was just fascinated by the beauty and and the holiness of the place, and although the tourism's killed that a lot too. Once upon a time you could find a lot of solitude there. You could almost be alone, at that joint, but not now. They come in the busloads. But I always make it a business to go to Wat Prakau. You haven't been there, gentlemen, I highly recommend it. Take your camera. It's a beautiful place.
Let me
don't film inside.
Let me answer a few of these things.
Yes,
G'day, Justin. Yeah, the video was good, wasn't it? Simon says, cook a bloody chef. Sorry, Simon, you're above a cook, all right?
Yeah, another one. What, more feelings hurt?
Yeah.
Another feeling hurt one.
He's got a spanner. Oh, his meals are Christmas lunch. There is 12. I say that'd be £12.95. Would it? £12.95, Simon. We were talking about Christmas lunches before in Thailand. They wanted 1,200 baht for Christmas lunch. Okay. Ron, g'day, Ron. How you going, mate? Ron Floyd.
Yeah, Ron's in.
Mr. 747, g'day. Richard, I've said hello to you, Richard. That's about it. Okay, Jono. All right. Simon says.
Come on. Sorry.
Simon says, my pub is where Kevin Costner, the actor, showered under a waterfall for the film Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and was charged all visitors £2.52. Go see a waterfall. You got to be kidding. £2.50 to look at the waterfall, Kevin. That was a horrible movie. Yeah.
Kevin Costner.
That's
about it. He said that place I was talking about, is that the reclining Buddha? No, it's not. That's next door. That's the next temple along. You can go and see the both of them. The reclining Buddha is Wat Po. They do a lot of massage courses there. A lot of Thai people go along there to learn massage courses. But any taxi driver will take you there. Any bus will take you there. But Wat Prakau is a lot more grander than Wat Po. Wat Po is the largest reclining Buddha in the world. That certainly is spectacle. It's worth going and seeing, but there's a lot more spectacular at Wat Prakau just next door. In my opinion, for what that's worth. Once upon a time, before I got a little bit more knowledge about Thailand, to answer that question, be straight off the plane to Patpong. Wouldn't worry about going to the hotel, just take the overnight bag, straight to Patpong.
Wat Prakau, is it? W?
Yeah, Wat Prakau.
Hang on, mate. Yeah. Got things exploding here. Hang on. All right, both off.
Yeah, we're right there, mate. We're right.
Gotta watch that next time. What was I after? Oh, Wat Prakau. How do you spell that?
W-A-T-P.
Hang on, go. W-A-T.
New word. P-H-R-A-H.
P was it? P?
Yeah, P-H-R-A-K-E-O-W. Wat Prakau. Got it?
I think so. Hang on.
We are. Kaew, WATPRAPRAPHRA.
That's the big one, isn't it? That's the really big one, like that.
Yeah, that's where the king was laid in state for 12 months before he was buried. That temple complex. Wat Prakau. Emerald. Put the Emerald Buddha down. Is that easier for you?
Nothing's easy at the moment. I'll get it later. Oh well.
Beautiful place, Stephen. Highly recommend. Then you just zoom down there, just go and sit on the river, find a nice little restaurant, have a feed, zoom up the river in a longboat. Lovely day out. Lovely day out.
That's the big high one, yeah?
No, that's what the big high one looking over the river.
Yeah.
That's what Arun. That's the Temple of Dawn. That's beautiful. Beautiful sunset. Beautiful shots of Bangkok at sunset. Wat Arun. But that's directly across the river, the Chao Phraya River, from Wat Prakau. That's big pointy one. You mean?
Yeah.
Big pointy one. Very old. They've just refurbished it actually. Refurbished it in the last couple of years. Looks beautiful. Looks beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, well, I might as well show you this one. Hang on a second.
Yes, Richard Gerdes. It's the Grand Palace, the same place. The Grand Palace.
Oh, the Grand Palace. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's next door to it.
Okay. All right. I'll see if I can get it up without blowing anything up.
Hey, BT's on, mate. Should pull him in.
Who?
BT, Bangkok Travel.
Oh, hang on. Okay, we got it. Did it come up?
What are we looking at? Not yet.
That it?
I can't see a thing yet, mate.
Watch the other screen, Jono.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
It should be
Oh,
up.
there we are. Yes, down the bottom, mate. You've got it. Down the bottom is. Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it.
Wat Prakau. What name did you call it before?
Wat Prakau. Temple of the Emerald Buddha.
Okay. I don't know if I've been there before.
Wat Buddha Green.
Oh, yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the main temple. Yeah, where the king lay in state.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been there. Tuk Heaven.
Tuk Heaven on the outside. Yes, indeed. Yeah, do you want to buy some jewellery?
Oh, yeah. It's closed. Can I take it? The closes. It's closed. That's the latest one. They tell you it's closed. Yeah.
The Emerald Buddha, Mr. Ganesh says originally comes from Chiang Mai. It was in Chiang Mai for a while. It was in Laos for a while, in Vientiane, in Cambodia. They used to fight. They used to stage wars over that Buddha. And the Asians believe that the country or the nation that held that Buddha held power. The Thais have held it since, I think, the 1600s. But they've been blowing over it for years and years and years. The Laos claim title to it, the Emerald Buddha, but you go and get it off the Thais, if you're going. Go get it off them. But it's not emerald either. They say it's made from emerald. It's not. It's made from a piece of jade. It's not emerald at all.
The big temple in the middle of middle of Burma, Rangoon, if you want to call it, whatever. They've got all Myanmar, if you like. They've got all their jewelry they took from Thailand when they plundered it, and they've put it on top of the big temple. What would you call it? The can't remember the name of them. Stupa.
Yeah.
And right at the top, you got all the emeralds from. There's millions and millions of dollars worth sitting up there in some sort of bag or something.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't like each other, Burma and Thailand.
I know they always used to blue with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Burma and Thailand,
Oh,
and the
shipping
Laos.
wars.
The Laos used to blue with Thailand a lot.
Mm. Well, yeah. Lao annexed Thailand annexed Laos, I think, during World War One or something, didn't they, or something like that? I can't remember now for the history. And what was it? I think the French threatened to bomb Bangkok. They took up a few warships in and they pulled out of Laos, something like that. It's in the history, or something along those lines. Mm. Oh, good day, Bangkok travel. How you going, mate? Look at Ron. Look, Ron, you can have a spanner, all right?
No, there's a spanner hand out. Spanner just
add as moderator. There's a spanner for you, Ron.
You cannot beat a.
Oh, look, a spanner just does so much for you.
Well, it's with regards to Ron. You know, we're talking about a mature man who's seen the world, and you know, certainly a man's judgment, at his age is matured and tempered, and one would expect sound advice from a bloke, from Ron. Like what I recall about Ron is the massive smile he couldn't get off his face when he was there. He had this most beautiful smile, of total enjoyment and happiness. That was a lovely thing to see. Well, that's while Johnny was trying to pump the tequilas in him. I think Johnny was feeding him tequila all night.
I think I don't know, Ronnie. I've never spoken to him. I've heard about him. So, he's got his spanner. All right, we'll have to get him on the show one day.
It'll be interesting to get Ron's views on how he saw Thailand.
Ron, are you sitting on a computer? I don't think I've got him on. I can't send a link to him. I don't know if I got him. What are you under Facebook, Ron? Have you got a Facebook thing? Be under Ron, wouldn't it? Ron Floyd. Oh, here he is. Oh, I'm your mate on Facebook. Wait, wrong one. Hey.
Sent the wrong bloke. There'd be a couple of Ron Floyds, I imagine, on Facebook, wouldn't there?
No, it's him. It's got his head. All right, there you go, Ron. Have a look at your Facebook. There's a link on there. Click on it. Do it with your computer if you can. All right. If you've got a computer, it's easier with the computer. And use Chrome. It works a bit better if you can.
All right.
Yeah, when are you Bangkok travel? When are you back over, Ron? When are you coming back over, Ron? Yeah, I say, are you experienced? Yeah, I've seen his channel. Yeah. Yeah. No, I got the right one, Ron. I think it's got your head on it anyway.
Oh
no, he's just come on. He's just read it. Been trying to book me ticket today, Johnny. Ugh.
Back to Australia.
Yeah, they want 480 one way.
480 one way.
Last week it was a couple of days ago, about 2-3 days ago, it was 320. Nice.
One way.
Yeah, one
you
way.
Were telling me your daughter got tickets. Was it 380 return?
Yeah, I think it was less than that. I can't remember now.
320 or something. 320.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Nice, isn't it? It's just a Christmas present from the airlines. I like it.
481 one way. Who's that flying with?
Qantas. They reckon Qantas is the cheapest at the moment. I did it through Expedia, I think it's called. I haven't booked it yet. I just.
I don't know if you. DF Ted Frung was telling me recently he got tickets returned to Australia. I think $420 or something.
That's about right. Yeah. That's probably what I paid last time I went.
let's go with Jetstar. I think I flew with Jetstar for my family, you know, last time. I didn't have any complaints. We got there. That's the main thing.
The complaint I had about Jetstar was, look, put the seats too close, right? I'm 6 foot, and you know, it's pretty like that's the only complaint I got, but that's okay. Put up with it for a few hours.
I got into a bit of trouble actually last time I went on the Jetstar. I took a bottle of red wine on, you know, and I had that, you know, I had that in my baggage or something. I started drinking it, you know. I had one, and I had two. I finished off the whole bottle. Well, you know, when the hosties come around at the end, if you got any rubbish or something, you know, you can throw it in. Well, I've thrown in this bottle of red. So where'd you get that from? You know? So you're not allowed to do that. I thought, it's too late now.
I tell you what, I've got to always go better. I get to Tullamarine Airport, right, in Melbourne. So I just want a little. So I get myself a little bottle of vodka. You know, knock it off and, you know, go to sleep. We haven't got any little bottles, so we get a big bottle, right?
Yeah, sure.
So I get on the plane. He goes, look, it was a Muslim plane. Can't remember the name of them. I said, just keep it under, you know, whatever. No, hang on. I can't remember which airline it was. So just be a bit discreet. We'll give you the orange tomato juice to drink with it and blah, blah. So they kept giving me the juice and, you know, so I'm going through the bottle and then I stopped ordering the tomato juice and started drinking it straight. I drank the whole frigging bottle, mate, on the plane. I woke up with vomit all over me. And the guy in front of me said, listen, mate, don't say nothing, but I think they're going to arrest you. I said, what? He said, just play it real cool. So they come in, the captain comes and said, are you okay? Are you okay? I said, I'm fine. Why? I just woke up. I've got vomit all over me. So they said, just wait there. I thought the police were going to come in. I'm going to get this is at Bangkok airport. So I thought, oh, no, I'm going to go to jail. Yeah, I must have done something terrible when I was, you know, drunk. So anyway, they brought out a wheelchair and wheeled me up to all the way through to customs. They gave me my passport. They gave it back and they wheeled me through, picked up my baggage and wheeled me out. And Mel was sitting there waiting for me. I got up off the chair. G'day, Mel. How you going? She goes, That's true. No bullshit.
The early days.
I would never do that again, John. Oh, mate. You know, you sit on the plane, you're bored. You see, I can't handle spirits. I just drink it like beer. I mean, Jesus, I'm drinking a big bottle like that. That's a lot of vodka.
Yeah, well, you can't drink it quickly. It'll go close to killing you.
Probably did, I think. Jesus, and they said, "Oh, behave yourself." You know, the guy. I still remember that guy's face when he turned around and said, "Just behave yourself. Don't say anything." Oh, Jesus! I must have been throwing my arms around and. Never mind.
On the old Thai international flights in the old days, they used to be quite expensive and over $1,000, you know, to get there. And they used to whack on, you know, you get a little small glasses, only a mouthful. You know, you like a wine, sir. Yeah, have a wine, and you have another one, and you'd get a bit of a taste for it. You'd go up the back and stand at the hosties, and say, "Just give us a bottle." I remember one day one night I got off of Bangkok. I was necking a bottle of this red Mouton Cadet. It was beautiful stuff, it was. I was necking that. I had that in my luggage, you know, I had another full bottle under my arm. I was blind, you know, absolutely blind. But, you know, they didn't mind how much you drank in the old days. You used to stand up the hosties at the end of the plane and have a smoke and, you know, where you going after this down, and you know,
God, smoking days on planes. You know, they had the ashtray in the bloody, what do you call it? Like a
a little hand.
Yeah, they had an ashtray in it.
The armrest. Yeah,
the armrest. Yeah. Simon says £230 return with Emirates by flying business class in January. Plus, they pick you up and drop you off at your hotel. £230, Simon.
2,300.
£2,300. Oh my God.
That's $5,000.
Yeah. Oh, something like that. Yeah.
You'd want more than just dropping them off at the airport. You'd drop me off at the hotel, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Does that come with sex, Simon? G'day, Ron. How you going, mate? You got on all right?
Yes, Ron.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out, trying to get to where I can turn my sound off here.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Very nice to meet you, Ron. Very nice to
meet y'all. I've seen you a bunch, but
yeah, I saw a couple of videos with you and Johnny. You know, and you know, you had that lovely smile on face. You had the glitter in your eye. You know, first time traveller to Thailand. When are you going? When are you going back?
I had a ball over there, I tell you.
Sure.
It was a great time.
How long were you here for, Ron? 7 weeks, was it?
7 weeks, yep. I went for 5 and got an extension and stayed 2 more.
Some guy asked, you've done 7 weeks and why should you give your opinion? I mean, it's just Ron's opinion what it was like when he was here. Doesn't hurt.
Man.
I think we justified that by what we're saying, a sense of maturity from an old man. You know, how did Ron, see it through his eyes?
Yeah, exactly. You need that sort of thing.
You know, Ron's not going to, fall for, many of the games, that the Thai girls played. You know, a man at 70 is not going to, play for, juvenile, childish, girly games, which most blokes do. Is that correct, Ron? Or
well, I played a few of them first few days.
But a man at 70, in his 70s, he's he's going to see a little girl bouncing up and down on in her 20s, and oh yes, that's very, very charming. But you've most probably got grandchildren older than her, Ron.
Nope, no kids.
How'd you go with Johnny Something Happening?
Do what?
Johnny Something Happening. How'd you go with him? You went down and seen him, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I went down to Wahan. I had quite a night with him.
Party on, did you?
Oh yeah. Got it all on videotape too.
Oh right, okay.
I got 35,000 views until YouTube took it down.
Oh, wow. Took it down. Why'd they take it down?
Oh, I had my hands on a girl's butt at one time,
okay.
and somebody turned me in for it.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
He took off the last 10 seconds and put it back up. But.
Oh, okay. Johnny lost it, or you lost it?
What?
What, did Johnny get to take it down, or did you get to take it down?
No, YouTube, I guess, took it down and notified him. And
it was on Johnny's site then, was it? Okay, all right, gotcha.
Yeah, it was on his side. Okay. Yeah, he took the video of me there, and then Simon did whenever I went to see him. Oh,
how's Simon? I've never met. Actually, I was going to meet Simon a few weeks ago, but we got washed out, and Simon got washed out. We were in Bangkok. I was going to meet him at the Checkers Bar in. And we had a torrential rain. You couldn't even cross the road. So
I remember it was raining bad.
I talked to Simon a bit. He's a good guy.
Oh, he is. He's a really good. He's just like he is on his videos. He's exactly like it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
So when are you heading back to Thailand, Ron?
What's that?
When are you heading back to Thailand?
Probably late next year.
Okay.
And I was hoping to come back maybe in March or April, but that's not going to happen. I got some issues I got to take care of first.
Mr. 747 just said, when you go to Thailand, you feel 25 years younger.
Oh, that's just standard, isn't it?
I tell you what, I did feel younger. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's a wonderful place, isn't it?
It is.
Have you been? How many times have you been? You've only been here one time here, right?
Yeah, I'd never been out of the U.S. before. That was my first time out of the U.S. Wonderful. I had to go get a passport and everything.
Geez, that would have been a shock coming here.
It was. I tell everybody it's like being dropped on a different planet.
Oh yeah, I mean the first time you go overseas, it's like being on another planet.
It is. All there is to it.
What's the first time I went to Fiji? You've heard of Fiji in the middle of the Pacific? I went there. The first time I went overseas, I went there. I thought it was another world, another planet, you know. And, I thought I went to Nepal a lot of years later, and that's just totally different. And I lived in Ukraine for a year. Down that was it was like stepping back into the 60s.
I'll bet,
You know, because the what do you call it? The wall just come down in Berlin. So a couple of years later, they opened up to tourists and stuff, and I got there pretty quickly. And that was like stepping back in the 60s. That was probably the most amazingest thing I've seen. All the old cars and all the old way they dress, and I think it's all changed now. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's like going to Cuba. It's that way.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I missed out on going to Cuba. My friend went to Cuba. He said it was like stepping back in the 60s. He said it was just an amazing place.
They've got all the old American cars.
Yeah. Apparently so.
Yeah.
Because they sold all the cars and all that Cuban Missile Crisis and stuff started. And they wouldn't send the parts for the cars, so they had to repair them themselves. And apparently there's some real classics there.
For sure. They work on keep them running.
Just as a matter of respect, gentlemen, I know we're all gentlemen here, but we've had a lovely lady join us, so if we don't drop any magic words and a little bit respectful, the conversation will be respectful. Laurie's just come on.
All right.
She's a great follower of Scott Mallon, and she travels to Thailand, quite a lot. But she likes taking the jack snaps. She's a photographer, and she likes to, I think, just as a hobby. She's a hobby photographer, and she likes to go over to Bangkok, and fill up her portfolio and take some different snaps of Thailand, around Thailand. But she's very well travelled and very knowledgeable about the place. But no 4-letter words. You got a lady in the house, gentlemen.
All right, shall I give her a spanner?
No, I don't think she wants a spanner. She likes to stay on the fringes. She's an American lady. She lives in Hawaii. She lives in Hawaii, so it's not that far for her to travel to Thailand compared to other people in the States. Where do you live in the States, Ron?
Oklahoma.
Right
in the middle of the country.
All right. Okay.
They call them the flyover states, don't they?
They what?
They call them the flyover states.
Yeah, we're definitely in a flyover state.
No one wants to go there.
All right.
The only coastline we have is on lakes.
It's a bit warm enough.
Usually is. It's supposed to snow today.
Oh, cool.
Yep. It hadn't started yet, so it may not. Supposed to get cold tonight.
What is this?
Just reading the comments.
Yeah, I'm not going there on one of them. I'm not going there.
Yeah. Bloody got the cable from the camera straight across the comments. What are we up to, gentlemen?
Someone had a watch enthusiast before. Someone wanted to know what watch I was wearing.
Well, what is it?
Magazines. That was for what RUEXB4.
Yeah.
Longines Agassiz. Wait a couple of hours. Get on the Archieluxury channel if you like watches, gentlemen. I'll be talking there this morning.
Yep. What time does he start, Johnny?
He's got a mate up with him at the moment, so he might start a bit later. He'll be on about, what's the time now? He'll be on about 2 or 3 hours. Couple of hours.
Time. Yeah. 2 or 3 hours time. You got Archieluxury if you want to know all about watches. Right into it.
Yeah, most other things.
What do you
Johnny
do? Sorry, go on. Good day, Johnny. Right, there you go, mate. What do you do in America, Ronnie?
I'm retired.
Oh, okay. Yep. What did you used to do?
Oh, I worked in a machine shop most of my life.
Oh, okay.
My dad had a machine shop. I grew up in a machine shop, and then I wound up getting into CNCs and programming. And
yeah.
Yep.
And you never traveled out of America?
No, never did. I traveled both coasts, but never have been overseas.
Oh well.
Go to Japan.
It was an experience.
You have any interest in going to Japan, Ron?
Oh, to an extent, but if I was going to go anywhere, I'd go back to Thailand.
So every country's got something to offer. You know, have a look around. There's a lot of attractions in Thailand which we're all aware of.
And yeah.
Ron, you've never been down to Mexico or anything?
Technically, when I was like 3 years old, I was with my parents and we walked across the border and ate and walked back, and that was it. So technically, I had been out of the state.
You go overseas every 63 years. 67.
Yeah. Whether I need to or not.
Look, there's one thing I want to see. I want to go down to Mexico for a holiday. Yeah, I wouldn't live there.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I'd just like to see the place. You know what? That's Machu Picchu. That's where's that? That's in Brazil, isn't it? Machu Picchu. That.
I believe so.
I want to see that. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I've been to Siem Reap, and Siem Reap's amazing. You know about Siem Reap's run? Or Siem Reap? Amazing place.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got friends that go down to Mexico. Go down to Mazatlan and some of the coastal cities, and they go down there kind of regularly.
Oh, I just like Mexican food. I just go there and pig out and go back home.
Same here.
The Australians in Australia, Ron, they try to do with Mexican food. It's disgusting. It's really bad. I used to cook it myself. I used to watch a bit of TV and or a bit of YouTube, whatever. Learn how to cook it. The restaurants in Australia selling Mexican food is disgusting.
Taco Bills we used to have, wasn't it, Stephen? Taco Bill.
They're not good. They're not good, Joe. Look,
I think Overstay Road just did a review on a Mexican place in Bangkok.
Oh, Overstay Road. They were talking about him before.
Right.
Yeah, he just did a review on the Mexican something, the Mexican place or something.
Oh, okay.
That was real good.
What was the highlight of your trip in Thailand, Ron? What was the highlight of Thailand for you?
Probably staying at Simon's, getting to go to the bridge over the River Kwai, and just got to see a whole lot while I was at Simon's. I spent about 3 weeks of it at Simon's. And so I got to see a lot of that area. What?
Spent 3 weeks at Simon's place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I spent about...
Same before I go. Trying to, anyway.
I spent about 10 days there, and then I went back to Pattaya and got my visa extension, and then I decided to stay another 2 weeks, and I went back to Simon's.
Oh, look, Ron, you're better off doing that. Look, when I used to come here, Ron, I used to stay full 30 days. You know, you pay a lot of money to get here, and then you come over for a week or 2 weeks. It's not a wise thing to do. You're better off coming and doing the 30 days and flying back, you know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's to me it is anyway. And, you know, two weeks just flies when you're on holidays.
Yeah, that's what I intended to do at first, was go for 2 weeks, and everybody said, no, don't do that.
Oh, well, you know now, don't you?
Well, thank you, Laurie. I did have the time of my life over there. I really did.
A very good description from her, that comment, isn't it? Very good description. You did look like you had the time of your life, Ron.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see the smile on you.
Grant Denson, what did you do before YouTube, Stephen? I had a company. I was doing temporary tattoos. That's where I made all my money from, and body art. I was into that, and more my success was temporary tattoos, airbrush temporary tattoos. I actually invented it. I used to have it in the States and all through Germany, and I had my friend over in America doing it. I had places set up all over the world, franchise type of things. It's all gone now. I'm a street kid now. That was a long time ago. And I used to be a courier driver. Yeah, had many jobs, but that's where I made all my money from. And I was into got into computers and started, what do you call it? Graphics artist and all that sort of stuff. And I got into movies. That's why I'm pretty good with the movies, I think. That 96, I started doing videos. But anyway. I've just
been doing it for a while.
I've just given all my medals out. I don't like talking about myself, put it that way. Anyway, where are we?
When you go back to Thailand, Ron, what do you want to do next time?
I would like to go up and see the Chiang Mai area and get down to Phuket.
Not Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai.
Yeah, I'd like to go there too.
The pollution in Chiang Mai is not good.
Yeah, everybody's in the time that I prefer to go, which is low season.
I had to leave. I had to get out of Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai, don't get me wrong, it's a good city. It's full of fun, but I couldn't breathe, mate. I was coughing and spluttering, and because Chiang Rai's in a valley. Chiang Mai, sorry, I keep mixing them up. Chiang Mai's in a valley, and there's nowhere for the smoke and the smog to go. So you just breathe it in. I remember we're in the main part of Chiang Mai, and there was a tuk-tuk driver, a couple of tuk-tuks behind us. Like I was in a tuk-tuk too, and you should have seen the smoke coming out of the tuk-tuks because the headlights were on it. So that's going to, and only one place for that to go, and that's in your lungs. But Chiang Mai is beautiful, wide streets. It's beautiful weather. It's the same as Chiang Mai, but it's really, really good. Chiang Rai. It's just built better, I think. It's very nice. I love it in Chiang Rai.
Yeah.
A lot of people are starting to retire there now, and it's not as expensive. I mean, the hotels are cheaper, food's cheaper, everything's cheaper.
Oh yeah, get away from the tourist area.
Yeah. Look, if you get away from the tourist area, Ron, it's a completely different Thailand. Believe me.
Oh yeah, all there is to it.
Oh, you've probably seen that at Simon's place.
Yeah, that really was the most enjoyable time. I had a lot of fun in Pattaya and Hua Hin, but I had the best time at Simon's.
What did you do in Pattaya?
The typical.
Okay. Went swimming,
played golf.
That's it.
Poetry golf balls. Okay, fair enough. Maybe
Played
right.
golf.
Did you not meet up with Kev's thingo that Wednesday night thing?
I went to his place one time. Yep.
Pretty good there.
I think that was on the second trip back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not a bad night out there. He's only doing it once a month now.
Yep. It was a fun time.
Chiang Rai is much more rustic and not as commercialized as I found. Chiang Mai, I think you're talking about, Law. That is exactly right. Chiang Mai is okay. I mean, but I couldn't handle the pollution. I mean, it's good to look at, but I think Chiang Rai actually kills it.
It's only after the rice. It's only after the rice season, and they're burning the rice. It's only for 2 or 3 months.
That's the worst time.
Yeah. They blame Burma for it.
It's not even the pollution's bad. In Chiang Mai, people find Chiang Mai appealing because of the climate. It's a lot more. It's not as aggressive as Bangkok or going down south. It's a little bit cooler.
I think I've said this before, John. My friend just bought a 2-story house there. 2-story house. He bought a car. He's from Australia. He paid $2.5 million for the house. It's brand new, not far from the city. What more do you want?
Yeah.
I don't know how much that is in dollars. He's bought himself he sold his house in Australia, of course. He bought himself a new car. He's as happy as a pig in shit.
Yeah, and he's got a Thai partner, obviously, and
I think the pension he gets. I think he gets about 10,000 baht a week. I think. I'm not sure. I think we were discussing this the other day, and he can't spend it all. I suppose he could if he tried, but he reckons it's just plenty. He's got money left over every week, and it's a way to live. I mean, you try and live on that in Australia, Johnny, you're going to find it hard.
You can't do it. The difference is if you've got, you know, accommodation accounted for in Thailand, and you're happy with your premises where you're living, you know, your accommodation costs are relatively negligible. But if you want to go out and eat every day in, you know, a Western restaurant, and, you know, you're not going to get away with a cheap budget. But you want to eat like the Thais, and you want to eat, you know, fresh fruit and vegetables, and you know, possibly cook at home yourself. You know, feel like a steak one night, or you know, that's what the DF does. You know, he's got a whole, you know, suitcase full of cooking utensils. You know, he carries around with him. You know, he does a lot of cooking at home. You know, when he's there. But food is the greatest winner. You know, you in Thailand, you can eat like a king. You know, for a very, very small amount of money. And if you like a beer, you know, beer's not, you know, or like a drink, that's not going to, you know, kill you in expenses. You know, big difference between paying, you know, 100 baht for a packet of smokes, you know, in Thailand, as opposed to, you know, $30 in Australia.
10 times.
Oh, yeah, 10 times.
10 times. What's it cost you for a packet of smokes, Ron?
I just bought a carton. It was $45 a carton, so $4.50 a pack. $4.50 a pack.
We're paying, what is it, Jono? $30 or something a packet.
Oh yeah, it's insane in Australia.
England's the same.
It's the dead ones in the rubbish tin. There's 100 there.
$100 for that.
I just can't imagine.
Yeah.
I would quit smoking in that case.
Ron, I've been smoking since I was 18, and
I've been smoking since I was 12.
In Australia,
I've been smoking since I was 3.
I had a job working in a bank. You're allowed to smoke in those days, in, you know, in an office. And I used to smoke in the bank, and I remember saying to myself, when cigarettes go up to $1, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. You know, they're 85 cents a packet at the time. You know,
I said if they went to 50 cents, I'd quit.
Oh, everybody says that, but you're not going to do it, are you?
No.
$30, and you still go back for more. Yeah,
it's more than 30, isn't it, Jono?
For some packets, yes.
I know that's about $22 US, I think, isn't it?
$30.
Yeah, probably.
About $22, I think. I'm not sure.
About $1 a cigarette. Yeah.
$1 a smoke, Ron. $1 a smoke.
Oh. I just don't think hell I couldn't afford to. Not like I smoke now.
Yeah, Laurie, it's $30 Australian. I think that's about $22 American, US.
Yeah,
that's for a packet of what, 30, Jono? 30?
20.
Oh Jesus!
I think 25 in Australia. It's 20 here.
It's about $1.20 a smoke or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just crazy. I just can't imagine. And I thought they were bad here.
Oh God! No, yeah, they're 100 baht for the ones I smoke. They're 100 baht. So what's that? That's about
$3.50.
About 350. Yeah. So
yeah, they were a little bit cheaper.
So what's again, Ron? What's if you go to a pub, right, or you call them bars or whatever you call them? If you bought a beer, just a normal one, not a big one, a normal one, how much does that cost you?
You know, I don't know. I'm not a drinker, believe it or not. Despite that video, I'm not a drinker.
Yeah, right. No,
I haven't bought a beer in 30 years, probably.
Do you know what they're worth at all?
I would purely be guessing, but I would say probably a couple of dollars.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably $1.50, $2. And I think you can get like a 24-pack for $20 here.
I went into a Young and Jackson's just recently in town, a major hotel we have in Melbourne here. Yeah, I went into Young and Jackson's with Archieluxury, and I think we paid $17 for 2 pots of beer.
Good night.
2 what?
2 pots.
Oh.
Yeah, two 10-ounce glasses. Oh, not what is it? 385 ml or something.
That's in a pub.
In a pub, in a public bar. In a public bar. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's a good reason I don't drink, I guess.
Yeah, in a normal pub here, $4.50 a pot.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
Now you go out to the nightclubs and like that, it's a lot more expensive. But in a regular bar, I don't think it's over $1.50, $2 a beer. When I was drinking, it was a quarter.
University, we used to have a place called the Faculty Club where you could drink if you're a member of staff at the university. You could work, and a beer was 20 cents at the time.
Yeah.
You know, for $2 on a Friday night, you were blind. It was great fun.
Sure.
Jono, the worst one I've copped, right? I had to fly out of Ukraine to Kiev, the airport, $20 for a little glass of beer. $20.
They don't make beer that good, in my opinion.
No. Anyway,
I'll just go buy me a bottle of tequila and be done with it.
We don't drink that much tequila in Australia. You know, it's you certainly drink it, but it's I think it's a lot more popular in the States than what it is here. You know,
yeah, being as close to Mexico as we are, it's very popular here.
And you've never been across to Mexico?
Nope, not as an adult. Just never did make it down there.
How many k's how many miles are you from Mexican border?
Oh, let's see, probably 500 or 600.
500 or 600 miles, easy.
Yeah. I lived in Houston for a while, and I believe it's 450 miles.
Mossy, it's a joke. In Australia, went to a local leagues club in Sydney as a starter and $7.50 for a schooner. Schooner's a big one. Was that big?
Schooner's a pot.
That's disgusting.
Wow. Schooner's a pot, isn't it?
Nah, we got pots. Pots are our glasses in Sydney, and they've got the schooner, which is bigger.
Right.
Then we've got the little glass in Melbourne. They've got the little glass one.
Oh, okay.
The guys in Sydney have got bigger mouths than us, Jono.
Yeah. $10 at Melbourne Airport for a beer there.
Yeah. Stubby. Yeah. Is that for Johnny Rotten? Is that going through customs or on the other side?
Before you get in, wouldn't it?
Hey?
Before you get in.
When I was there last, it wasn't too bad. I mean, you were getting ripped off, but I don't think I think that might be going through customs as you're going through. Maybe.
You ever carry a hip flask in Bangkok, Stephen?
No, mate, no.
Why not? Why not? I always do.
It's just stupid. Sober. What do you got in the hip flask?
I take two. I normally carry two with me. I take a large one and a smaller one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, what do I put in it?
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Yeah, right.
Early in the day, I'd put a bottle of. I'd like to put a stone screen ginger wine in it. That always, chirps you up a bit early in the morning. But I always carry a hip flask with me in Bangkok. I have a glass of water and put a dash of whiskey if you water. Like there's no point being sober in Bangkok, is there? Really? It's what's the point of being sober in Bangkok or in Thailand? You obliterate yourself. You don't have to worry.
Look, when I first got here, Jono, it was probably the first 6 months, every friggin' day. I thought I'm going to kill myself. I'm slowing down. Oh, now it's if I have a decent beer probably once a fortnight. Does me.
I like you're always drinking water over there, but I always like, if you're going to sit down somewhere and have a water or something, I always put a dash in me, a dash in me Mekong or Sangsom in the hip flask in my water, just to pick it up a bit. You drink half a bottle a day, just enjoy yourself of Mekong, Sangsom.
The one I love, Jono, is gin and tonic. Love that stuff.
Yeah, well, it's a can be a depressing drink.
Yes, that's exactly right. I always cry the next morning.
Yeah, next morning.
Oh, mate, I know it for a fact. It is a depression. You wake up in the morning with a hangover sucking your thumb.
Oh, and hot summer day.
It makes you depressed the next day. And another one I like is tequila. Would you believe it? Yeah, I really like tequila.
Yeah, tequila's good. Good tequila is real good.
Yeah. We get it in Australia. I think it's imported from Mexico.
Yeah. Technically, it can't be called tequila unless it's made in the tequila district in Mexico.
All right.
Yeah.
Are they willing to go to war over it?
What?
Are they willing to go to war over it?
Probably.
We suffered all that PC, politically correct stuff in Australia too, Ron, where wine regions in Australia they couldn't use certain French names on their labelling.
Champagne has to be from the Champagne district,
Yeah, exactly right. We used to get
I'll be back in a second, guys.
Yeah, no worries, Steve.
Just got to go for my ashtray for a cigarette.
Right, fair enough.
I got no smokes. It'll be real quick.
We used to get
smoking,
bottles of wine, Beaujolais or something, or Sauterre. And these are all places in France, but they're not called that. You can't go and buy a bottle of wine, with the name Sauterre on it, or Beaujolais on it anymore.
Oh yeah.
It's River Red something or other. It's got to have an Australian name on it. It's like I went to the bottle shop the other day. I said, I'd like this, nice sweet wine, with dessert or something. Get a bottle of Sauterre. Couldn't find it. Dan Murphy's. Massive bottle shop. Nothing with that name on it. Had to stuff with the old bottle of wine called Porphyry. Porphyry. Which was a bastardized name from years ago, what they used to call it. But it's strange you should say that. Unless it's from tequila. You can't call it tequila. What do you call it?
I don't know what. I really don't know. They make it from the agave plant, and I don't know if it grows anywhere else. So I really don't know. Cactus juice, I guess.
What's the one where they put a little grub in the bottom of it?
That's mezcal, actually. They do it in tequila too, but I think mezcal is the actual one with the worm in it, I believe.
And blokes used to fight over the worm. Who's going to eat the worm or something? You used to go.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be kind of an honor to be the one who drinks the worm. I never did. I didn't drink that hot dollar of tequila.
You don't know where the worm's been.
Oh yeah, he's pickled.
So where did you say you want to go back and see Simon again when you go over to Thailand, Ron?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely go back and see Simon again.
And you preferred his country lifestyle as opposed to the city life?
Yeah, I like going to the city. I enjoyed myself in Pattaya completely, but it was nice just to lay back and take it easy in the rural area.
A lot more relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, just lay back, take it easy. And I just loved it. I loved every part of it. I like the cities, I like the rural. I just enjoyed every bit of it.
Stephen, here's a question for you too. When you go, to Thailand and you sit in a bar, do you feel relaxed sitting in a bar, or you on guard?
100% relaxed.
Relaxed.
I don't really sit in bars that much, Jono. Only when I'm pissed. I fall asleep in them, actually. No problem at all, mate. I mean, if you want a problem, you'll get one, but just be polite to people, and there's no problem at all.
yeah, I'm not talking about behaviour. I'm talking about. I find when I go to a bar, or you know, I open my eyes a lot more. You know, I look around. Trouble can start easier than a bar than outside a bar.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So I suppose, you know, I'm more cautious.
I take this little machine with me. It's called a dickhead detector. And as soon as it goes off, I avoid them and I'll leave. Yeah, I won't talk to them. Yeah, okay, that's right. Yes. People are, how long have I been in on here? And they ask me questions. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, mate, you go do that. I tell people things once, and if they don't want to listen, well, up to them. But yeah, there is dickheads in there. And, you know, if I spot a dickhead in the bar, I'll just move on.
I'm not talking so much about that. It's like you've got to be conscious, and you're in a bar. You know, like they still put the the bills in a little cup for you.
Oh, that sort of business. Oh, yeah, I know. I watched that, but I mean, geez,
like you've got to watch that. And you order a Johnny Walker and Coke or something.
Yeah.
And it's not Johnny Walker, and you realise you're drinking Mekong or something. When you open up your what do you say?
You've got to be aware of that, Johnny. That does happen, unfortunately. But
that's what I'm saying. Are you relaxed? I find you have to. You can't just walk into a bar and sit in it as if it's your lounge room. You've got to be. You've got to have your head screwed on. You've got to watch. The environment. What you're in. You're not there for your good looks. They don't. They don't want you there because you're good looking. Or anything. They want, the first thing they want to see is when you open up your wallet, how much money you got in there.
Oh, yeah, they do that. As soon as you open that wallet, mate, they look for them thousands. They really do. Yeah, there's some real sharks in the bars as far as the people that are serving you. But, I mean, I don't go to a bar and feel uncomfortable. If they rip me off one time, it only ever happens once, I don't go back again. The bars I go to, I'm very aware of what's going on, But
I just drink bottled water at them. So.
Yeah, bottled water. I
just took the bottled water.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and there's lots of the bars I've experienced have been really good. I've never had a problem in a bar.
No, I didn't. The whole time I was there. The only problem I had. There were two times there was a problem, and both of them were foreigners.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's right. That's why I don't talk to Falungs in bars.
Yeah.
I just sit there and have fun not playing with the girls, sort of talking to the girls and having a joke with them. Occasionally I'll buy them a drink because they're funny. I don't get girls. I mean, I've got Mal. But I went to Soy. Have you been to Soy Cowboy, right?
No, I never made it to Bangkok.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. The Soy Cowboy, I went there with Warren and Grant and this other guy, and we had a freaking laugh and a half in there. Warren bloody got me phone. He tethered off my phone to do his live stream. I wanted to go home about an hour before, so I just fell asleep at the bar. And good old Warren filmed it all.
Of course.
Gotta have evidence. Paybacks are sweet.
Yep, gotta have that evidence.
Yeah.
Can't blackmail you without it.
What are we up to? Michael McGuinness, have a good drink before you go out. I tried that, mate. Seriously. You get to the bar and have 2 beers and you're blind drunk. Doesn't work. I did try. I had a few beers before I go. Relax. Oh, mate, I think I knocked off about 6 before I got there in the taxi.
Walk in. What do you want to drink?
No. Where's the toilet?
Where's the toilet? Yeah, straight to the toilet. Yeah, that's always a give up.
You get that one, did you, Johnny? What's that?
Well, yeah.
Mikola's got a good point there. Actually, did you read that? You're better off to move on from a dickhead in the bar unless you are prepared to for police stuff and afterwards if they find out. If you have a fight in Thailand with a falung or whatever, you're in that much shit. They'll take your passport, blah blah blah. It is just not worth it. Just move on. Seriously.
You don't see street fights, the Thais. You don't see the Thais fighting in the street or in bars or throwing cut punches, do you?
Look, Jono. An Australian woman went to Pattaya. She, you know, the I think I've told you this before. They had the big, what do you call them? They put them on the top of the bar, beer towel or something.
Yeah,
bar towel.
Yeah,
barnet, right. So she decided she wanted it, but she wasn't going to pay for it. She knocked it off. Now, if you did that in Australia, you'd probably get a little bit of a fine and a slap on the wrist. She got 6 months jail in Thailand.
Wow.
Now, that's the thing in Thailand. They don't. It's not a little sentence for committing crimes, and you know, if you have assault charges on you, you're probably looking at 2, 3, 4, 5 years jail. So, wow. if you're in Thailand, just remember it's something like 10 times the amount in your country of sentences that will be put upon you. So, wow. In Thailand, just keep yourself out of trouble.
Did she pay her way out of it? She paid her way out.
No, I don't think so, mate. I think she had to do the 6 months. She had 3 kids too back in Australia.
Sure.
With diplomatic incidents, that was 4 or 5 years ago.
Probably right. Well, maybe you know more than I. She got out of it, did she?
It was in Phuket, wasn't it? It was in Phuket.
Yeah,
I think it was, and it was I don't know, it was a Chang or Singer beer mat. You know, she just wanted to take it as a souvenir.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you're right. I suppose you would get a slap on the wrist for it over here, but you know, if they wanted to press it, you know, press the situation to theft, isn't it? You don't do that. You don't walk into someone's house, do you? And they will say, "Oh, you know, I like the spoon. I'm going to take the spoon home out of the restaurant." You know?
I do that all the time. What about the other guy? Another Australian, stupid Australian, goes up to. They've got a big statue of. No, it was a print of the king. He decided it needed a mustache. 10 years jail. He's still in there, I think.
Wow.
Yep. You defame the king over here, mate, and you're a rat shit.
Yep. I don't think I want to spend any time in a Thailand jail.
Just look, Ron, if you get into an argument with someone, just walk off. Don't break the law at all. I mean, you know, it sounds bad, but the Thai police aren't bad, you know, but they will enforce the law. I mean, years ago, you could probably buy yourself out of anything. You know, you could buy a license, you could drive around drunk, got picked up, you give them a couple of bucks and get away with it. Not now. You drive drunk, you're
no.
You can't buy nothing here now. Anyway,
give it 6
months. Down big time.
Give it 6 months, Stephen. When there's a democratically elected government, I imagine there'll be a lot more relaxation in many regulations which are currently enforced at the moment. You know, you've got to remember, you know, like how many, you know, military regimes in the world, you know, a popular tourist, you know, destination such as Thailand.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a military dictatorship. You know, in Thailand at the moment. You know that, and you know the army holds power of organisation and of government. Yet there's no insurrection on the street. There's a lot of underlying discontent in Thailand, but you know, people keep their mouth closed about that sort of stuff, and life goes on. You know, like you don't see tanks zooming up and down Circumvent Road or anything like that. You know, for a military regime, you know, like it's a very, you know, organised, civilised, you know, respectful, you know, courteous, you know, country. You know, like,
well, John, the Thai Bangkok welcomed the crew. That's what I've seen, what I observed.
Yes. Well,
I don't know about the rest of Thailand, but well. Laurie's got a good one there. A friend of mine was in Chiang Mai recently, posted a picture of the Thai police doing random drug tests on everyone there. Is that normal thing? No, I've never come across it, Law. I've never come across anything like that at all.
In Thai night, not so much for Westerners. You'd rarely find it in a place like, you know, Pattaya or something like that. But in a lot of Thai nightclubs outside of Bangkok, in, you know, regional areas, you know, where the Thais go out for their entertainment on a Saturday night, often they're not licensed venues. You know, often they're just, you know,
Jono, I find the police in Thailand quite reasonable.
You're not doing anything wrong, that's why, Steve.
Yeah. Besides that, I dropped a cigarette packet in a pipe plant once and got hit with 1,000 baht.
Where was that? Circumbit Road.
Yeah, he said, "Do you want a receipt?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Give us your details. You'll be charged."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, I don't want a receipt. That's okay. Keep the money."
Of course, they don't want a receipt. They're not policemen. They're not policemen that do that. You know, they've got blue uniforms.
It's Police Proprietary Limited.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all just part of the chain.
Now, the one I turned left because I was just following Google's maps. I turned left, got pulled over by the policeman. I just did what Google said, right? No matter all the cars I rammed. No, I didn't. Yeah, the cars come that way. Cars come this way. I went sort of like that from the coming off the bridge. But I did it safely. 500 baht fine. I said, oh, okay. So I gave him the 500. I told Mel later, he goes, "That's about 100 baht fine. He just ripped you off. Go back and get it back. And she's going, "Go back there. I'll talk to him on the phone. You get that money back."
So it's okay, Mel.
I don't know whether the other 400 went, but there's no corruption in Thailand.
I wish they'd pay the police a lot more than what they do.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Are you experienced? What are you saying? They do pee tests in bars?
Yeah. Yes.
I've heard they do it in some of the big clubs.
Oh shit! I'd have to get a vase for mine.
Oh.
Where are we? I guess normally, Richard Ganesh. I guess normally is subjective. My point was that if it does happen regularly at places they suspect meth use. Oh yeah, obviously, Richard. Yeah, I don't really hang around any places like that. If I see drugs or anything like that, it's exit stage, right? I just, you know, I'll leave you patting in the door on the way out.
Not worth it there. All there is to it.
No. You pull out drugs in front of me, mate, and I'll walk straight off on you.
Yeah. It's just not worth it.
Justin, Richard, I hear that happens a lot in Pattaya. I don't know about that, Justin. It's the first I've heard of it, the pee test. How do they get you to pee?
Yeah.
I can get you to do it in the main street.
Excuse me, sir. I'm just going to put my finger up your bum. You going to pee now?
There was complaints about they were pulling up people in, you know, the main roads, you know, saying, you know, if they suspected you of drug use, you know, they'd say, "Oh, you know, pee into this," you know, and it'd be on the main street. You know, you have to be, you know, pee into a bottle. Well, I think that's changed now. You know, they've got to take you back to the station.
Hang on, I've got something here, Jono. I've got the official. Hang on a sec. I've got the official comment on that. Hang on. I've been waiting to use this for ages. Hang on, let me get it for you. Carrying passport. Hang on. This is going to knock your socks off. Oh, hang on. Number 3. Been going on with the information review. I haven't got it, Jono. Oh, look. If they're going to do a drug test on you, they have to be public drug test. Oh, I'll keep talking, John. I'll see if I can find it. It's pretty exciting.
Well, if they suspect you, I suppose it's any different to any other country. You know, like they suspect you for drugs. You know, they give you a drug test if you're driving a car here now, don't they? You give you a drug test. You know, if they suspect you, you've got to, they take you off for further. further samples and tested in a police station, or registered a, what are they called? Those police drug stock checks.
Yeah.
The .5 bus.
I had it all written there. I was just reading it the other day. You would have been so impressed when I pulled all this out. What a stuff!
You think it was staged, would you?
Yeah. I'm in the bad books again. Oh, I must have deleted it. Wouldn't have been that good.
We'd have thought you had all this knowledge.
Oh, hang on. I'll find it. I'll carry it. Hang on. It was from Tonglo Police Station, right? You don't have to carry your... Yeah, Tonglo, whichever one you want. Now, you're not supposed to carry your passport. You're supposed to carry a copy of your passport and your entry visa, okay? That's 2 copies you've got to have. One of the passport and one of the your entry visa. Okay, now, somewhere down there it says about drug tests. No, sorry, I've lost it. Oh, well, never mind. I'm sorry about that. You were so excited, weren't you? Oh. What are we up to? Simon says, on my birthday, I had a Thai lady buy me a Coke, what's Coke barbecue, cake barbecue, and bought me my drink. Also took me to a gold shop and bought me a gold chain with a king pendant to go on it, as Thai rings were too small. That's interesting, Simon. What's that got to do with anything? Seriously.
I find it interesting that a Thai girl would buy him a gold chain on his birthday.
I think Simon works in a pub.
Never
saw her again. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You got ripped off. Larry, I think Yaba and meth, I think he spoke, 2 different types of drugs. I really don't know, Larry. What's I think Yaba's speed or something, isn't it? Is that right? I don't know.
Oh, Yaba is a concoction of many things, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Got me on that one.
Made in the bathtub somewhere.
Very cheap in Thailand, Yaba.
I really don't know, mate.
Very cheap. It's only got 20 baht tablet or something. That's why everyone uses it.
All the times I've been here, I don't know, might be the people I knock around with, I've never seen drugs or been offered drugs anywhere in the 9 years I've been here. No, not even Pattaya. Must just like I'm an anti-druggie. Never been offered it. I've never seen dope here or anything.
You're not going to the right places, Stephen.
No, hey, listen, John. Maybe I'm going to the right places.
That's the trick.
No, I've honestly never seen it.
Mate, I tell you what, if I couldn't go to Patpong, and go to my mates and sit out the back, of his bar and have a quiet joint with him, like it wouldn't be worthwhile going. I've been doing it for years and years and years. Just go and have a quiet smoke with my mate, smack in the middle of Patpong, just in his little office. And like it's not what you know, it's who you know, isn't it? It's everywhere.
Oh, sure.
It's everywhere in Thailand.
Yeah, that's true anywhere.
Honest truth, mate, I've never seen it. And I'm not just saying that to be funny. I've never seen it. I've never come across it.
Wow.
You're told you're not going to the right places. I'll show you when we go over next time, Steve.
All right, mate, you do that. But take a film and show me, will you?
Yeah, right.
Richard Cunningham, they have a small drug lab in the borders of Burma is where the yaba comes from. Oh, okay. Really Simon, no, we didn't spend a buck. Good man, Simon, you got a chain and everything, did you?
Man.
They used to have Buddha sticks in the old days, Ron. In Thailand, they were that thick, as thick as 2 pens.
Yeah.
And longer. And they were 20 baht. You couldn't get cigarette papers, so you'd buy a banana leaf or something, and you just put it there, pull the stick out, and away you'd go. You butt it out halfway. You wouldn't be bothered. You just go and buy another 20 baht. Stick it up. You wouldn't move. You wouldn't move out of your chair for about 4 hours or something. You couldn't scratch yourself. Those days are long gone in Thailand.
Yeah, you got to see the humor in it. That they were named Thai sticks. That's what everybody
I see them in Australia.
going for. Now it's illegal there.
Yeah, very true, Ron. Very true. Very true.
A little bit of irony there.
Nicola, got a cab once down Sukahorn Road, and the driver was on a yabba. Of course, it was like getting the back of an alien. You're getting the back with an alien. Weren't anything major, but it was funny looking back. Yeah, okay. I don't really smoke or take drugs, but I went to Tasmania once, and my cousin used to grow his own. I think I told you this before, Jono. He gave me one of those sticky things, right? The head, whatever you call it. All I remember was just holding onto the pole in the middle of the dance floor and wouldn't let it go. Oh, it's just I just get so paranoid. If I have dope or something, I just hide under the table. I can't handle the stuff.
I walked out into the back garden the other day. I've got an outside toilet on the side of the place. So I walk around there, a little sideway, and I thought, what the hell's going on there? Here's my missus. She's growing opium poppies in the back garden. I said, hang on, where'd you get them from? Sure, a friend gave me some seeds. I said, what do you want that for? Oh, they're beautiful flowers. I said, beautiful flowers. I said, if the coppers come around, I said, we're in a bit of shit. I said, rip them out. They came out. Oh, beautiful pink flowers and red flowers on them and everything. I said, what? The flowers got these big opium, poppy, pods on the bottom of them. Get them out. Pull them out of the garden.
You experienced Cheech and Chong, you mean that stuff. That is is a bed for a stick. Yeah. Yeah. Cheech and Chong, very funny. I used to listen to them. Yeah. Dave's not here.
I don't know if you can get Buddha sticks anymore in Thailand. I don't think they make them anymore.
I doubt it. Yeah.
I haven't seen them for.
I speaking to the head honcho in the drug trade in Melbourne. I won't go into it. He's the head honcho, right? And Mike's girlfriend's whatever. And he told me they don't worry about dope. They don't worry about speed. But if you try to bring in hashish, they'll jump on your head. They go right after that. It's considered that a narcotic. That's the one they're after all the time, he said.
Yeah, they just busted somebody with like a ton of cannabis oil.
Wow. They were making that to distribute overseas, though, weren't they, Ron?
What's that?
They were making that to distribute internationally, I think.
They were bringing it. I thought they were bringing it into Thailand.
They're making it in Thailand.
Oh, okay. I thought they were bringing it in.
Making it in Thailand. Oh, okay.
Since it's been, marijuana's been legalised for medical purposes, everyone's jumping on the bandwagon over there.
Yeah. They actually voted it legal for medical purposes while I was in Thailand, in Oklahoma. Oklahoma had their election, and it actually passed, which surprised me.
I wish they'd do it here. I'd be the first one to go and apply. Where do you put your name down?
Oh, yeah. I think they will. They're finding out that it is good for a lot of things.
They won't do it, Ron, until they can get revenue out of the situation.
That's the thing. They'll tax it.
Washington,
I think Washington was the first state in the U.S. to go legal, non-medical, for casual use. And I've forgotten how many millions they brought in taxes.
Sure.
Hundreds of millions. A lot of money in it.
Richard Kamish, the opium they use in the stick is now used to make, I don't know, this heroin? Heroin, sorry, because it makes it a lot more money. Yeah, okay. Didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw heroin.
Is that how it's made with opium, is it?
You're saying it's spiked with heroin, not that I experienced. I don't. you know, not legitimate, you know, Thai Buddha sticks you could buy in Thailand. They weren't spiked with heroin, not to my knowledge. They were certainly stronger, but not spiked with heroin. You know, like heroin in Thailand's a totally different game. You know, like.
All right. Law, where's she gone? Oh, she moved. Hang on. Do they have methadone clinics in Thailand like they do in the States? Methadone.
No, not that I'm aware of. No need for methadone, you know, clinics for a substitute taking heroin. You know, in Thailand, heroin's easy enough to get, but you know, get on every street corner at one stage or another in the late 80s and 90s.
Kayak sales. The vloggers meet up in Bangkok in the New Year's needs to be done. Mate, I couldn't see that happening. But it's a good idea, but it won't happen. Maybe a few of them will go, but a lot of people will not go.
I think they're having
fighting going on.
I think they're having a fairly big get together in Pattaya. On the 20th or something.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And Simon's going to make it over there.
Okay.
Simon, Land of Smiles. He's going to make it over there. I think about the 20th.
Okay. Simon says, heart goes out to Grace Milan, 22-year-old UK backpacker murdered in New Zealand. Yeah, okay, Simon. It's not good, is it?
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Did you see that one on the island, the UK? I don't want to talk about that. Richard Gerdes, heroin's not the problem here. It's meth. Okay.
Yeah, that's true at a lot of places.
Yeah.
Apparently that Yabba's the biggest killer in Thailand. That's what I read somewhere.
Someone made a comment before. They said it's rife amongst the girls in Pattaya.
Right.
Yabba is rife. Yeah, well, understand.
Look, John, I'd say that'd be right. I don't like to say that, but it's probably a correct statement.
Why wouldn't you? You know, like, why wouldn't you? Really? You know, like, it's all very well for us as blokes to put the foot on the other, you know, boot on the other foot. You know, would you like to work? You know, could you see yourself working in a Thai bar on? You know,
yeah, all there is to it. You know, somebody come up when I was 20 years old and wanted me to sleep with my grandmother's best friend. I'd have laughed him out of the state. You know?
Yeah.
No way in hell. Oh yeah, it's got to be a terrible life. But even here, you know, the strip joints and like that or whatever, all the girls, they're all into meth, you know, big time. And they got to do something to numb themselves, I guess.
Yeah, numb themselves to the surroundings. Oh, look, some of them, look, a lot of them are good girls, Ron.
Oh yeah.
And they come from a family that's starving, and you know, what can they do? They have to go out and work.
Well, sure.
They go out and work, and they get called a prostitute and an arsehole and whatever and whatever and whatever.
Oh yeah.
Look, Ron. Some of them do it because they like sex, and you know they want.
I'm sure some do, but I doubt the majority. I don't think does.
Yeah, I was in Soy Cowboy, Ron. There was this girl from Shanghai. And she was beautiful, seriously, really good looking. She was about 22. I said, she was sitting near me, so I started talking. I said, what did you do before you come here? Because, I worked for the government. I worked at blah, blah. I said, really? What are you doing down here? Because I like having sex, and I just don't want to work anymore. It's good. That's the other side of the story, you know.
That's one way, you know, without a doubt.
The other side is, you know, they've got no money up in they all say they're from Easton. They're not all from Easton. They're from all over.
Well, sure.
And let's have a look at these things. You know, they can hardly work. They can hardly make a living, and well, you know the rest of the story, don't you? And, you know, go down to Pattaya and get called a prostitute and a poor bag and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, a lot of the girls down there, Ron, they're you know, their husbands left them. There's no maintenance in Thailand. If you leave your wife, you don't have to pay jack shit.
Yeah.
You know? So you've got a girl there sitting on a farm that can't work and 2 kids. What's she going to do?
Yeah. All there is to it.
Going to go down to Pattaya, get called a prostitute, a whore bag, and all those other dirty words they can come in.
Yeah.
So, anyway, never mind.
Be a rough life.
Just
do it.
What Thai vlogger have I met? Have you ever met Sonny? I think Flashbang. No, I've never met Sonny. I've never spoken to Sonny. I've met most of the Thai vloggers. I haven't met Simon or John. I talk to Johnny a lot. Johnny, there's something happening, but I talked to him on the. I talked to Johnny a lot actually, but I've never met him.
Also, who
else? I've met Warren. I've met 20 Seconds in Thailand. That's about it, I think. Just offhand. I talked to a lot of people on the, chat, like but I've never spoken to Sonny.
I'm looking forward.
I think the only one Simon has met is Johnny. I think he's the only one that Simon's met.
Oh, he nearly met me, but we got washed out.
I'm looking for forward to my mate coming back dead Farung. He'll be back in Melbourne soon. He'll be just round the corner from me, and we'll catch up. He always comes back for Christmas. But I'll have a bit of a chat with him, see what we can do about getting a few videos out of him. He makes a good video for DF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be there at the same time he is. We'll do a live stream. He can put a bag over his head.
I actually saw a movie the other day on one of those, I don't know, travel channels here in Australia. It was called 58 Days in Thailand. I thought, oh, this will be interesting. And it was an Australian vlogger.
Yeah?
And he was doing a vlog on Thailand. And just the places he went to, but it was a full-length movie. But he was doing the 5-second rule, Stephen. He had the 5-second rule up, and but he was just showing basic things like temples and walking down the street with.
Oh, I'll send us a link to that later. I wouldn't mind watching that.
Yeah. 58. I think they were 58 days in Thailand or something like that. Very, very, very low key stuff. To me, a lot of the videos you see in YouTube were far better than what he was producing. And this was a feature-length movie. I was going to speak to the dead Farung and say, get all your old vids together, and do a feature-length movie on your travels. Just like this bloke did. Had the little Aussie digger hat on and everything he did. A real basic sort of bloke. But he was getting ripped off left, right, and centre. He said he went out to see a temple, and a taxi driver took him out to see a temple, and he got there, he paid 1,000 baht, and he said the place wasn't even open, and he said he was very inexperienced compared to some, I thought. But it was a relaxing enough show to watch, I guess. But there's plenty of Thai vloggers out there, doing a far better job than what this movie ever, put up in my book.
Oh yeah, there's some. It's professional looking. Yeah, got really good cameras.
Stephen puts out a really good vid.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he put plenty of work into them.
Yeah. I've stopped. Look, I think I'm pretty good at it because I've been doing it for years. I've stopped putting out three a week. I'm down to 2 now. I'm going down to 1 because I want to. John, I want to just put a lot of effort into them, Look, I do it 24 hours a day when I was doing the 3. I think they were pretty good quality. But if I don't want to just spend some time and make really good ones, So from now on, I'm just going to do weekly ones and put a lot of effort to make it, 100%.
Yeah.
Here's the link to this bloke. Traveling Thailand by Bill Gray. That's his name.
Right,
Bill Gray.
Check that out later.
58 days in Thailand, backpacking. I'll send you the link.
Richard Gerdes. The divorce laws say any income earned during the marriage is split 50-50. Okay. Thai laws also allow for cheating unless you're in your wife's bed. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh.
Stan Campbell, lonely life being a vlogger. Well, no, it's not really, but you never get to meet many people. Too busy vlogging.
Too much time spent in front of the computer.
It just shits me, you know. You go for lunch or something or whatever, you film it, right? And I'm running around with a bloody camera. You know, by the time I get back to the table, there's just bones there, mate. Seriously. It's just bones. It's all gone. And some guy asked, why don't you step back and zoom in and zoom out? I said, oh, Jesus Christ. I'll be...
Have to make you a doggy bag.
Oh, look, I mean, Mel knows that. She does really good videos, but she's too busy doing selfies and talking on her phone. And, yeah, got that sucker. Yeah, and it's, you know, occasionally she'll do a little film, which when she does it, it makes it a lot easier. But, you know, you got to zoom in on the food. And you're trying to zoom in and eat at the same time and move your fork, and you've got the camera like this. And so the last video I did, I just left it more natural. I didn't put that many special effects in it, but I edited out all the shit, of course. And that guys loved it. It was really fantastic. The last one I did on the seafood one. But I left it, you know, a lot of them, Ron, they're putting out, I love you too, I love you more than I love you, you love all this shit, right? But then they got matching T-shirts and, you know, I'm him and he's me and whatever. And, you know, oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Well, I'm not like that. I'm not boring. Okay. You know, I shit stir Mel all the time. She shit stirs me back. And it's funny. We have a laugh together, right? So I left it in there and they loved it. You know,
sure.
She goes, can I have some, I think it was, can I have some flute? Like flute. Fruit in the back. I said, you want some, can I have some flute? And I started laughing. She said, well, can I have some flute? And Mel said, how do you say flute? I said, fruit. Why don't you learn how to speak English? I learned Thai. Now, you watch and pick up on that, Ron. They'll say, that's bullshit. You can't speak Thai. How dare you speak to her like that? How can you speak to a Thai lady like that? You watch them come at it, mate. Oh. So this week we're going to get his and hers T-shirts, and I'm going to do the most boringest video. I love you, Stephen. I love you more than you love me, Stephen. No, I love you more than you love me, Mel. Oh, it makes me sick.
That's like Simon and Ma'am. They're just snipping back and forth all the time.
Yeah, they're good. You know, they don't push it. But Johnny, something happening. He doesn't push that sort of stuff. I mean, he's pretty natural with his videos.
Oh yeah.
But, some of them out there, God, Jesus, show what life's really like with a Thai woman, not the bullshit. You know, it's all this sort of stuff. Oh, good morning, sweetheart. No. Right. God, I wake up in the morning and lick Mal's face. Anyway, where are we?
Fantastic, just joined us. Yeah. G'day.
Oh, g'day, mate. G'day, Thai-tastic. How you going, mate? Daniel Newman, how you going?
All right. Hey, Thai-tastic.
Stan Campbell, did you see Kev's new vlog on an old woman using a metal detector on the Pattaya New Look beach? No, I didn't, mate. I haven't watched Kevin's yet. I'll have a look at that. They reckon they've done that up. They've redone the beach. I still wouldn't swim there. Oh, Jesus, there'd be all sorts of sticky stuff in there, wouldn't there?
Plenty.
Yeah. Like somebody said, it's only like 6 inches deep or something. It's still the same stuff below it. So
like 6 inches deep till you get to the sea.
Then it's all washed away.
All right, where are we up to?
Wasn't too clean.
Are you expert? Stephen had three packs of 3 women eating away, whatever it said. Seriously, mate, I got there. And yeah, they brought out all the food. You should have seen Mal's mother. Oh, mate. You know, you're on the bottom of the food chain in front of her. Seriously, she. I should have filmed it. She picks up half the fish and she gnaws on it, mate. She loves her food. She ate about half of that. Oh, did you see the film at all, Johnny?
Yeah, I did actually.
She ate about half of that. Seriously.
I thought she was very, very nice. You know,
Yeah, she's a lovely lady,
typical old-fashioned Thai lady.
Very old-fashioned.
She didn't say boo at the table. She had very nice table manners. She was very courteous. You know, she waited to be served. You know, she wouldn't even have a beer. I think she just had a soft drink, a Coke. I think she had.
I don't think she's ever drunk. She's very religious. Mel.
Yeah. Very nice lady. You know, you see down there.
She's good as gold. When I first got here, mate, she was absolutely. I'm not saying she's any bad now. She was a beautiful lady, very friendly, always smiling, and now she's losing her memory. She's becoming a bit strange. Likes to chuck stuff off the balcony, Jono.
Oh well, you're not
razors, underpants, bags, dogs. No, not dogs.
Oh.
But,
don't let it throw you off.
So I went at her. The mouse going, what's all this stuff doing in here, Mum? I didn't do it. Okay. There was valuable stuff thrown over the balcony, and I don't know why she done it. But we'll work it out one day. Never mind. I don't think the percentage of bar girls that do yabba is very high. The ones I've met are more organised than me. Okay. I don't know. Like I said before, Nicola, I'm not into drugs, so if I spot it, I just leave. I really wouldn't know what goes on in there.
Anybody's more organized than I am, so that doesn't mean much.
There's one from Derek for you there, Ron.
Yeah, no kidding. You have to actually see me on it. I'm going to have to get off pretty quick. I have been up all night. I haven't slept yet, so I'm getting ready to go to bed.
What's the time for you, Ron?
Huh?
What's the time for you?
3 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of bad to say you haven't been to bed yet, but I haven't. So,
all right, mate.
But thanks for having me on. I sure appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on, Ron.
Oh, you bet. Glad to. All there is to it. Y'all take care, and everybody in the chat room take care, and
all right, Ron.
And I'll see y'all in your videos.
See you, mate. Bye.
All right, y'all take care.
Nice to meet you, mate.
See you, mate.
Have a good one.
Very nice.
Hey, that's the first time I've spoken to him, actually. Yeah, you're a good guy.
I can see how Johnny had a bit of fun with him. Ron's very laid back. Very laid back.
Okay. Yeah.
Very good. Where are we going now, Steve?
I know. I'm just watching these comments getting blocked.
Yeah, it's civil. It's civil.
Yep.
Richard Garnash says, I don't think the beach is the draw card in Pattaya.
Nah. Definitely not. Anybody ever filmed the beach there?
Yeah, you've got a point there. Maybe not. The
coconut bar.
Oh, dude.
How long have we been on for?
A couple of hours I've been on.
Oh,
How long have we been on for?
No.
Longer than that, isn't it? We call it a day, Steve. Come back later on, maybe.
Yeah, sure, mate. Hang on, what's the time? We've been on for 2 hours. Give it another 5 minutes if you can. We'll go over the 2 hours. Oh, yeah, 1 minute, actually. I think. Let's give another minute. What do you want to talk about for 1 minute?
Michael said, I'd like to know if Sukahorn knew Mickey Ford, next Sydney Wharfie, was well known around Thailand at the PI. I've heard of the gentleman's name. I've heard of him as a wharfie, but I've never met the gentleman. Plenty of people living in Pattaya. Plenty of people, live there, go through the place, and they just go for holiday. A lot of people in Thailand.
Oh, well, I think I'm all talked out now. All right.
You do a good live show, Stephen. You know, like they're very relaxed.
I just I'm not after the what do you call it, the numbers or anything. I just like to have a good time, and mate, I hate talking to myself. And I thought I better turn on the live stream. Someone might catch me.
It's the only sensible conversation. Yeah,
I'm not out to make the score or whatever, John. I just like to have a good time. I mean, I'll come on when I want, as like you know.
Yeah.
I enjoy having a bit of a chat and stuff like that. And we're getting our regular followers, I suppose. They're just looking for us to come on any time during the day. We'll have to get a regular thing going somehow. Do you want to come back tonight or what?
Yeah, it's Sunday here. It's all very quiet. I'm going to take little boy down the park. We'll go out for a bike ride later on. But yeah, sure, no worries.
I won't book it in. We'll just come on, okay?
Yes. Why not?
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Ron Floyd, for coming on, and Jono, of course, a regular. We'll catch us probably. You know, how many hours is that? Hang on. Give us a second. Have I got a normal clock here? How many hours away is that, Jono? It's going to be 6 o'clock our time. It's about hang on, it's about
6 o'clock your time. It's 9 o'clock Australian.
Oh, what time do you want? 5, was it? What time did you do it last time? 3, was it?
Yeah, it was 6 o'clock. What? 3 o'clock your time.
All right, so that's
you're getting a bit of a snooze in time,
11 hours away, yeah? 11 hours away?
You'll go to sleep now, won't you, for a while?
Oh, a little bit. About 9 hours away. Is that correct, Jono?
Yeah, we'll do something like that, mate.
All right. Thanks, Jono. Catch us later. Bye now.
Good on you, Stephen. Thanks, folks.